Okay, it shows that we're live.
Okay.
Hold on. It's going to refresh the page. Yeah, we are live. Okay, perfect. Hey, everybody. What's up? It's Steven here, and welcome to Geek Out Cinema. Tonight's episode on Chit Chat Geek Out, we are joined by Halloween YouTuber Halloween Happy, where Halloween is more than just once a year. Please welcome to the show, Sam. How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm freaking sorry about that. I feel
Sorry,
so
guys.
bad.
It's okay. It's bound to happen. It's all technical difficulties. Her laptop camera, her computer camera wasn't working, so she's trying to figure out doing some updates, but then that wasn't working, and so now she's on her phone, and that seems to be working
Well,
perfectly.
I'm
So,
pretty sure I turned off the firewall on my computer, so I'm probably going to get hacked tomorrow.
oh God, that's not good.
Well, it's kind of nice that I'm on my phone because I have the chat on my computer, so at least I can see that, I guess, looking on the bright side of things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions for Sam, please type them up. I know I saw your guys' questions earlier. I'll go through the chat again and check here. We will get to your questions at some point of this interview. But I'm gonna first off, and I want to ask you, Sam. Obviously, you've been on YouTube for a while now, and your channel has grown tremendously within since you started. And
Oh, thanks.
a month ago you just hit 10,000 subscribers, so congratulations on that.
Thank
And
you.
within a month, you reached over 800 subscribers.
I know, it's so crazy. I can't believe it. Is there an echo on your end, or is that just on my end?
No, I don't hear it on
You
your
don't
end.
hear it? Okay. I hear it on my end. So as long as you guys can't hear it, that's okay.
Okay. Hopefully they don't. Let me know, guys, if you hear an echo. But yeah, what about made you want to join the YouTube community? And yeah,
That's a good question. So I was watching YouTube like a long time ago when it first started, back in the day when the quality wasn't so great and people would just
right.
random videos. Like there were only like 3 people that I was watching on YouTube at the time. And I was like, that's so cool because I felt like they were either teaching something or sharing their passion. And I was like, I want to do something like that. And so I started throwing these awesome Halloween parties every year. And it was the one thing I looked for. I counted down for this specific party event. And every time I had a party, all my friends were like, how do you do this? Like, what gives you inspiration for this? And so I was like, maybe I could make videos about my passion with Halloween and I could do like Halloween party planning and decorating. But then it kind of turned into living, I like to say living your best Halloween life because a lot of people are ashamed about celebrating the spooky holiday all year round because a lot
Right.
of people think it's weird and bizarre, but it's really not. So yeah, it just kind of turned into this little community that we've built. And it's so cool because everyone in the chat, like I know every single person that is commenting. Like I know all of them by their name. I know
Aw.
what their jobs are, what they do. Like I talk to them on a daily basis. So I'm so happy.
That's awesome. I was just like, because you're just saying that some people might find unusual that you celebrate Halloween once a year, but you're also in Salem, so I mean that's even more welcome there.
Yeah. So I just moved to Salem back in December. So I've been here for like 6 months. So that's really exciting.
Hmm.
Very happy.
Yeah, that I think that's a dream place to live, just being a horror fan.
Yeah, it is. There's always so much stuff to do here.
Right. Someone commented in the chat. They said, "Are you excited for Salem Horror Fest?"
I am. I'm very excited. Who asked that and are they going? That's a good.
Um, let's see, Guard Master. I
Oh,
don't know.
cool. Yes, I'm very excited.
Godiver must master. Yeah, I don't know. That's I. Is it like what kind of? Is it like what is it like a market or is it like a haunted attraction?
So this will be my first year going, but they're actually doing they're gonna have a few horror celebrities.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, on different weekends. But they're also doing a haunted harbor, which is like a horror convention kind of, where they're going to do more celebrities, and then they're also doing vendors. And stay tuned, Halloween Happy Friends, because I have an announcement about that. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and it'll be their first year that they're turning it into an actual con.
Awesome. That's so cool. I mean, I think that's a great location for them to do that type of
I
thing
know
there.
me and Joe are always like, it's crazy how it's just now starting. Like there's a lot of things that we're like, they need to do this and this and this, and it's kind of
Right.
slowly happening. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, I was saying before to you because I know you visited like some filming locations from like Hocus Pocus. You gotta
Yeah.
start. It'd be awesome to do like a vlog visiting. I wonder how far apart these locations are, like Lords of Salem, Hocus Pocus.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, Lord of Salem, I definitely need to visit. I do plan on doing a video. I was kind of waiting until the weather was a little bit nicer, but
yeah,
that's happening now.
right.
Do you want to do like a video specifically for the Hocus Pocus locations?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be
Yeah.
really cool. Before the chat, I know I've seen some. I'm looking, go all the way to the top of the chat. Before the questions disappear, I just want to get to a couple here. Let's see. 8 Katie Bell A said, "I'd love to move to Salem, too, but too darn expensive." What she say? I looked up a few places and said I need to look at outskirts. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Let's see. Hold on. Well, how much was it? How was the process of moving to Salem? I mean, was it a big adjustment for you from moving from Kansas?
Yeah, it was because I've never been to Kansas. Like I visited a few places and whatnot, but it's my first time moving out, and it probably took me like a year to finally get the guts to do it. Like every day I
Mm-hmm.
cried about it. I was like, I don't know if this is something I should do, but then I always knew in the back of my head that I was like, if it doesn't work out, like you'll figure things out. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
um so I would look like continuously at places to live and apartments, and I would always send them to Joe. And of course, since I don't live close here, he would go check out the apartments and stuff like that. And then we finally found one, and it just kind of started working out, and everything lined up.
Awesome.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
So yeah, and it was an adjustment because my stuff was delayed for a really long time, and so I had no routine. Like I didn't have any of my stuff here. I just had my computer so I could work, and then we just slept on an air mattress. And towards the
Oh
end, I
wow.
got a little anxious, but it was totally worth it.
Oh, most definitely. And I love your background there. It looks awesome.
Thanks. I'm like, I don't know. I'm always indecisive
It's
about
way
stuff.
better. It's way better than mine. As I don't know if everyone knows
Oh,
it's watching. I know some people here are regulars that watch the show every Wednesday. So yeah, this is my brother's old room. When he moved out, I'm like, okay, you know what? It has a nice office desk in here. I'm gonna use this to have like doing all my editing and all my YouTube stuff. And my background is so plain. So all I have that's like really correlated is this Conjuring bus shelter poster and this
I
Scream
love
poster
it.
behind me. And then I have some horror stuff here, like figures and posters. But my other room is with all my horror stuff that I have. I'm like, I've made a couple of videos from my other room because it's a way better backdrop. But I gotta start making this place look a little bit more spectacular.
Yeah, I like it. Sorry, I'm freezing, guys. The Wi-Fi sucks here, and I'm on
Yeah,
my
I know.
phone.
You mean you're chopping out your camera, but I mean, your audio isn't chopping out,
Okay, I'm trying
so
to
you're
talk
fine.
slow to where it doesn't
Yeah, yeah,
bother
no
you guys.
worries. Someone else asked, Sam, what camera would you recommend for making YouTube videos? I use a Sony Nex 3 that constantly overheats. That's not good.
No, that's not good at all. And that's so funny. So I have two different cameras that I use. Like for my sit down videos, I use oh, what is it? Oh, it's the Canon C3i Rebel, which I love, but for the longest time I didn't use it just because I felt like I wasn't using it as well as I should have been. But then I started using it again, and I was like, wow, I totally forgot how well the quality is on it.
Right.
But oh, I'm sorry, it's the T5i.
I have that one too. I
But
have
my blog,
that's the one I make my YouTube videos with. It's the T5i Rebel.
yeah, do you just have the kit lens on it?
Yeah, mine came with
Like the
two
lens.
lens.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I think it might have been an
Oh, mine.
exclusive for Best Buy though. And I'm not sure because I know it was a special. It was a week deal that they had going on for like a week, and it came with an extra lens. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
But then speaking of your Sony camera, the person who was talking about it, for my vlogging camera, I use the Sony A5100 and it overheats all
awesome.
the time.
Oh
And I
shit.
remember when they first came out with it, everyone complained about it who used it as a vlogging camera, and the company was like, that's just what it does, it overheats. So everyone's using it knowing that it overheats, but it's just something that we all dealt with, which is really weird now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get a new vlogging camera because I'm like, I just want to film, and that one shuts off all the time.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, like Rebel, because when I went to Niagara Falls Comic Con, I was debating to bring my Canon camera, but it's a really good camera. It's kind of bulky and heavy, and like it would be uncomfortable to carry the whole day unless I had like a couple people with me or at least an extra person to help me with my equipment. But it's like I was going to this con, and I'm like, I don't want to carry a camera the whole day on me, and then have my tripod and do all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna record it on my phone. But I like using the Canon Rebel T5i to do photography outside. But for vlogging, I think it kind of be a pain in the butt, just because I don't know, it's a big piece of equipment to carry all day. I mean, as that camera that you just showed, that one's way smaller, and that one's probably way more comfortable to use for vlogging.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I like it because the autofocus is really fast on it. So it's good to vlog and you don't have to sit there.
Right.
Whereas the nicer camera, I mean, the autofocus isn't fast at all. So,
Right. Yeah. I might get another one eventually. I know some people are using the new 4Ks, 4K, what do you call it? Camcorder? Is that what it's called? I don't know. The ones that you
I was
like,
like, I haven't even looked into the 4K stuff.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up doing that.
Yeah.
I'll probably, I don't know. I mean, it's a cool adjustment. I mean, my mom's so funny. She's like, I don't understand the difference between like DVDs and Blu-rays and 4K. She's like, I don't notice the difference. I'm like, if you put them all side by side, you'll notice. I mean, I can definitely tell when something's upgraded from Blu-ray. 4K, it's supposed to be just sharper, I think, than Blu-ray, but Blu-ray is pretty sharp. I mean, Blu-ray is good enough for me.
Yeah.
Sorry guys for being late. I know you guys are probably typing a lot. I'm all the way up from the chat from earlier, so I'm going down all the way with questions that you guys asked like 15 minutes ago. Um, Someone else asked, "Hey Sam, any words of wisdom for a beginner Halloweeny YouTuber?"
Ooh, that's a great. I would say make videos that you want to make. Like, don't try to do what's trendy or popular because that only lasts for so long. And just be yourself because if you're not, it's kind of hard to keep up that persona that you always have in your videos. So just be yourself and make the videos that you want to make, and your community and tribe will come to you.
Right. Good advice right there. And yeah, like make sure you're posting content that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do something that you make content that is fun for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't like for example, like when I first started YouTube, I did a couple reviews and I sucked at it. And like, reviews aren't my thing. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like maybe eventually down the road if I have a certain format, but I'm not gonna do reviews anymore. You have to do videos that you enjoy making because if you don't, then there's not really any point. I mean, you're not happy doing videos, so
It's
might
funny
as well do
that
something like
That's funny that you talked about reviews because some people are like, you should review this and this and this. And I'm like, I would love to do movie reviews, but I just feel like I'm not passionate about that. Like, I'll tell you what I liked and what I didn't like, but I don't really put a lot of thought into it. And I don't see myself like planning a video specifically out for like a certain review. So
right.
I wish I could do them, but
Yeah, me too. Well, there's a lot of great reviewer channels out there already, so
mm,
everyone has their thing, right?
yep.
All right, guys. Do you guys mind the chat? The ones from earlier, they disappeared. So if you guys had any past questions, I saw someone ask about what it takes moving to Salem. Um, Someone's question. I don't remember who asked now, but all the chat from earlier all disappeared. So please, if you asked any questions earlier, please put them in the chat now so I can re-ask them because I don't see them anymore. Let's see here if there's any recent ones that came in. What is an absolute must-have candy for you guys as kids when trick-or-treating? Mine were Snickers and Dots. What was yours, Sam?
Ooh, Snickers is always a good one.
It is really good. Oh, Twix is good too, though. You got that crunch.
Yeah, Twix is good. Oh, and then the Reese's. And I remember back in the day, they had the issue where they were having like the little worms in them or something. Do you guys remember that? I don't know. You guys might be too young. Yeah, they were like little white worms in them.
How long ago was that, though?
When I was a kid, we're not talking about that.
See, because wait, you grew up. What year did you grow up in?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. I was gonna say I wouldn't remember that because I was born in the '90s, late '90s, so I wouldn't know. Because you obviously you're
late '90s. Can't relate to that.
I was wondering because I didn't know what type of candy that is, so it probably came out before I even was a kid trick or treating. What? You're at least you have to. I don't know. It's okay. I was like, you're. I don't know. We don't have to discuss the age, but I'm like, you're at least probably 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
If not more. It's okay.
Okay, well, let's not get too crazy now.
Let's not get too crazy now. Wait, what did you say? Oh no, I thought someone says I'm a 1987 baby. See, I'm a 98 baby. So I mean, I got the peak of the 90s. I'm kind of glad that I was born in the 90s because that was it. I've never now people that was the end of a century, and it's like now you have all these 2000 kids, and it's like, oh shit, like I was born in the 90s, like I was born right at the end. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What kind of candy though was that, Sam, that you were talking about with the worms in it? Who made that brand? Because I want to look it up on the computer.
It was Reese's.
Reese's with worms. Let me look it up.
It's like maggots or something.
Oh god. I found worm. Oh god, I shouldn't be looking this up because people are like, I found worms in my Reese's.
I told you.
Halloween candy. Hold on.
And so for the longest time, people didn't eat them.
Maggots. I want to look this up now. You got me interested because I've never had a candy like that. Never ate one, seen one. Oh well, it's fine. You know what? I think that's cool. As to answer that question, obviously I haven't gone trick or treating for a while. I haven't gone probably since like 10 years ago. When I did go, I liked getting. I think of something I really enjoyed. I like getting chips surprisingly, but for like candy, probably caramel. I always loved caramel. That was just one of my favorite things. Cadbury candy. Huh?
What's that?
You don't know what caramel? You know Cadbury, right?
Oh yeah.
Cadbury. I think it's Cadbury. Caramel. Yeah, it is caramel. Yeah, it's a chocolate bar from Cadbury. It's called Caramel. It's just like milk chocolate with caramel inside. It's really good.
Oh.
Yeah, just try it. I don't know because like obviously I'm in Canada and you're in the U.S., so I mean your candy variety is gonna be different there. So
Different.
yeah. All right, I gotta get back to some questions. What else are you guys asking here in the chat? Sorry, we got off topic kind of. We've been stuff. All right. Sam's out candy corn. Oh, Sam's our candy corn queen. We made it official tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Let's see. It says all of us in the chat have already planned on moving to Salem, living on ramen noodles, and renting on Adam's Family Mansion.
Wait, what was it?
Someone says Dana. She asked. All of us in the chat already. All of us in the chat have already planned on moving to Salem, living on ramen noodles, and renting an Adam's Family Mansion.
Yep, that sounds. Hey, Steven, Michael said you just hit 666 subscribers.
Oh shit, really? Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. I was waiting for it the whole night. And shout out to Sam, guys. Um, let's see. Oh, 667. Someone has to
Oh,
unsubscribe. I just
that's
joking.
good though.
Hold on. No, don't unsubscribe. But no, just say, yeah, thank you guys so much. But from Sam posting within the last couple days on social media, this channel has grown like I'd say 25 plus subscribers. So I want to thank every single one of you that's watching tonight that has been that just subscribed within the last couple days. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. And on this channel, guys, you'll be expecting to see celebrity interviews, YouTuber interviews, unboxings, hauls, and all that fun stuff. And it's all horror related. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, make sure to stay tuned. Oh, Michael sent me the photo.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we got okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And you know, it's kind of funny. I'm like, imagine me reach the number of the beast tonight on a Halloween happy stream. That's horror related.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
So
amazing.
thank you. I appreciate it.
That.
Hold on. All right. I got the screenshot. Thank you, Michael. I got your text on Facebook. Thank you. Um, let's see. Hold on. I love I love our neighborhood. They give mini sodas, chips, popcorn, big candy bars. Ooh, I remember I had one neighbor that always give big chocolate bars. I always used to go to his house for first, and then the last year, get this, the last year I went trick or treating. I went to his house first. Like actually, what happened was I'm not gonna go trick or treating tonight. What I will do is we'll go across the road and get a big chocolate bar because I know he has it every year. Go to his
Yeah.
house. He wasn't having the big chocolate bars. He only had the small ones.
Oh,
I know. And that was my last trick or treat. I remember that. That was my last night I trick or treated.
yeah.
Someone says any remake of horror movies you recommend. I tend to like the originals myself. You can go ahead first, Sam, on this.
Well, now I'm afraid to talk because the echo is really bad.
No, you're good. I'm fine on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you hear me if I talk like this?
Yeah, I hear you fine. You're
Does
good.
it sound like I'm talking really quiet though?
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Okay, because the louder I talk, then it echoes. Okay, so what am I saying? Recommending a remake?
Yeah, like let's do it like a top three or of horror remakes that come out in the recent years that you've enjoyed.
Well, one off the top of my head would be Last House on the Left. I really love the remake of that.
Yeah, that was
Um,
good.
ooh, what's another one? What if it's like it's not an exact remake, but it's Rob Zombie's Halloween? I know it gets a lot of hate.
Okay, I like it. Okay, Halloween's my favorite movie. Not Rob Zombie's Halloween. John Carpenter's 78 Halloween's my all-time favorite movie. But
Mhm.
with Rob Zombie, he takes it a completely different turn. Like I don't consider it a part of the original Halloween franchise. This is his story retold in his own way. It's not the exact same way, shot by shot. Like
Right.
what year was it? Was the Psycho remake that came out? Was that like 90? Was that 1990 or 98? I think
I
it hold
think
on.
8. I could be wrong
Because
though.
I think it was the year I was born. So I'm like, I remember it that way. Yeah, it was 1998. Okay. Psycho was one of the few um, remakes I didn't like at all. It was literally a shot by shot film. I like when remakes are done and the person that's making this film is telling the story their own way, not the exact same way that the same original film was shot and told. So I did enjoy the Halloween remake, and
Me too.
huh?
Said me too.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's gory, and I love Rob Zombie's stuff. Like his stuff is really gritty, and I like that. I mean, I just watched Lords of Salem for the first time, maybe how long ago? No, maybe like a little over a month ago. And
Yeah.
that movie got a lot of shit on. A lot of people don't like that movie, but I actually enjoyed it. Like it kind of reminded me of Hereditary. Just the type of vibe, not the story. The type of vibe to it with the witches reminded me of Hereditary and the cult stuff. I enjoyed it. I thought it was. He's not afraid of showing things. He's not afraid of going all out. I liked it. But yeah, for remakes, yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween. All right, what else do we got here?
The
you-
Hills Have Eyes, which is good.
yeah, Hills of Eyes. Yeah, that was a good one
I
too.
like the remake, yeah.
We don't trick or treat in our neighborhood because nobody participates. Instead, I decorate and leave a pit. Oh, I leave. I don't know. I think he misspelled something. He says leave pit a bowl of candy for a few trick or treaters. Our house gets and we go with friends. Yeah, a lot of people do that, but then like there's that one trick or treater that freaking takes all the candy in the bowl and just walks away, and there's none for no one else.
Now I want to go trick or treating for all this talk.
When was your last time trick or treating, Sam?
Okay, so this is gonna, you guys aren't even gonna be able to relate to this. So the last time I went trick or treating, do I say how old I was? I don't even remember. I think I was in.
It's funny. I just find it funny. Like just a lot of like girls I know, like a lot of people don't like saying their age. I don't know why. I mean, like I don't think
Well,
it
because
should be
we're building it up, building the tension up.
building the tension up. You want it
So,
to be a mystery. You want it to be a mystery to all your fans.
exactly. Because see,
Oh my
like
god.
Anthony said, I look.
So sorry. Someone said, Sam, you look 16, LOL.
I know that's Anthony. He's a little brat. But what was I gonna say? Oh, do you guys know the band Garbage?
Yes, I love Garbage. Stupid Girl, Paranoid,
Yeah.
Only Happy When It Rains. I love that band. Yeah, what about them?
So my friend dressed up as the lead singer. I can't think of her name.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna bug me. I think I know her name. Hold on, hold on. Let me look it up quickly. Someone's gonna say in the chat before I look it up. Hold on. Shit. Someone probably already said in the chat. Hold on.
I think.
Shirley Manson. That's it.
Yes, Shirley Manson. So my friend dressed up like Shirley Manson, and I was just a crook. And so we knocked on this person's house, and we knew we were too old at this time. We are like, it's probably cutting it pretty close. So we knock on the door, and the lady was like, aren't you guys a little too old to be trick or treating? And I was like, no. And she's like, I don't even know who you guys are. And my friend was like, I'm Shirley from Garbage. And she's like, I don't even know what that is. And she shut the door on our face. And we started cracking up. And I'm looking like I'm going to break into this lady's house with my costume. And I was like, we're too old to go trick or treating. This is so sad. And I've never forgotten that memory.
Oh my god. That's funny. You know, one year it's bad. Speaking about musicians of people dressing up as, one year I dressed up as Gene Simmons. I was wearing one of those masks. I was like, probably like 10 years old or something. Um, and when I was wearing this Gene Simmons mask from Kiss, and I went to go get the candy. And when I left, I freaking wiped down those stairs all the way down. It was bad.
Oh my gosh.
I literally tripped and
Oh,
fell. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Just walk away in pain, just to make sure like nothing ever happened.
You're like, I'm just crying. Okay.
Yeah, that was bad. My dad was with me too. I remember that. Fun, good times, good times. All right. I should probably get to my next question here. You know, you mentioned it before on your channel, but just for people that might not know about you, I'm sure everyone knows about you because we have a lot of people watching, and it's all because of you. For my question, I always ask all my YouTubers that are on the show, how did you get introduced to horror?
Oh my goodness. My mom, actually. I remember she would always watch like horror movies on the weekends when she would do laundry and house chores. And so early memories of anything horror would be Child's Play, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Killer Clowns, and Tales from the Crypt. She watched all the time.
That's awesome.
Well, and for the longest time, I loved that stuff, but then I was also afraid of it. Like I enjoyed it while I watched it, but then at night, I'm like, Mom, can I sleep in bed with you? And she's like, this is why you can't watch that stuff. And I'm like,
It's
I
like
want
every
to,
kid.
but I know I'm like, just at night. That's the only time I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, it's like every kid. I remember that. I'm trying to think of the hold on. Because obviously I grew up with like that too. My parents introduced me to all this stuff. That's why I'm so obsessed with it now.
Was it both of your parents? Or?
Yeah, both. Because my mom introduced me to like all the classic like Universal Monsters and Abbott Costello Meet Frankenstein and like Halloween, and then my dad over time introduced me to like movies like Black Christmas, Fright Night. Hold on, there's another title I was gonna mention. Oh, like The Changeling and Evil Dead. Because I remember like when HMV was a thing. I don't know if you guys have HMV in the US, but they closed all the locations in Canada here, and now it's Sunrise Records. But before they closed, like it was open for a long time, and I remember like if they have like a week special, like certain deals on certain movies when we went in, or like even Blockbuster too. But I remember we used to like snag one like it was like 2 for 10 or something like that, and Blockbuster was really great too. I miss Blockbuster. I'm
I
happy.
did too.
I'm happy that I was a kid when Blockbuster was still around because no one that's getting bored now and like growing up in new generations are gonna get to experience that. And
I know.
I want to say like it closed down. What year? Do you remember what year it closed down? Because it was a big thing when it happened.
Um, maybe like it was after maybe like 2008. Is that a good time to maybe estimate
Yeah,
that?
that sounds about right.
Maybe 2010. Well, it's crazy because back in Kansas, we have a video store still, and it's called Family Video Store. And I remember one time when Joe visited me, he was like, "You guys still have a movie rental place?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we would always go to it, and I'm pretty sure it's still there. But
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I've seen movie rental stores still around, all the independent ones. Um,
mhm.
yeah, but it's kind of hard to survive now because everyone has all these streaming services, and it's like not the same thing anymore as it used to.
I know it's yeah,
Yeah.
just, we want it now, now, now. It's
Now.
fun.
Yeah. I'm excited though. I mean, like I love streaming because there's a lot of great shows. I just finished watching Dead to Me. That was a really good show. I really enjoyed that with Christina Applegate and
Yeah,
Cardellini. That was so good. I love that
so good.
show.
Right?
It was really good. And
I can't
then
wait for season 2.
I know I'm pissed off that Santa Clarita Diet got canceled though. Um,
Why
and
do you
then
think it got canceled? Like
okay,
for
I don't know. I mean, like if anyone's here in the chat that's involved with Netflix that works for them, let me know how this works. So my sister was saying, I don't know if she did research on it, but apparently, so when she just told me this. I don't know if it's true, but this is what she said. My sister said when shows start on Netflix, um, it's cheaper for them to make, but then as time goes on and the show succeeds, it costs Netflix more money to keep producing it. And I mean, and Santa Clarita Diet had a big cast in it, so I mean, I'm sure their contracts with how much they get paid a year for the show gets moved up a little bit each year. And I just heard over time, when a show succeeds through Netflix, um, they pull the cord when it starts costing them too much. Just keep producing and producing it because the budget of the film probably goes up each year. Well, not the film, sorry, the series. But that's what she was saying. When a show becomes too popular, Netflix pulls the plug to save money because they're like, oh, we can make another show, new story with like a no-name cast, and it'll be cheaper for us to make.
yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah. Yeah, I was say Shadow Perfection. Well, the cast isn't no bigger than Sabrina. Sabrina's really good too. I love Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yeah, the cast
sense.
isn't. I mean,
Stuff.
there's only two star. Well, yeah, three maybe. Because I'm trying to think. Because Kernan Shipka, obviously, she was in Mad Men. She was a kid, so I mean, she got her start there, and people knew her face from that. And then Lucy Davis, who was on Shaun of the Dead too. Um, and then Is it Ross Lynch, the ones that plays that one that
Yeah, Ross.
yeah, Ross Lynch, that's his name, right? I think he's been
He,
around for a while too, doing different like films. I know he was on that film Dahmer, right?
yeah, my friend Dahmer.
Yeah, he was on that. So I mean, there were some familiar faces on that show that I recognized, but besides that, everyone else is really new faces, and I think that's why I don't know. And then you have like shows like Orange New Black, which they've lasted for how long now? Because
I
the
don't know.
final
I want to say
season's this year. I stopped
I
watching
didn't
after season 3.
I didn't know that the final season was this year. Like I saw the trailer on YouTube and it was
Yeah,
like final season. I was like, "What? I didn't know this. I was not prepared for it."
it's been on since 2013. So it's been on for 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's been on for 7 years. So I mean, like shows like that, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I mean, like I know that new show just came out from DC, the Swamp Thing, that got canceled within the first season. So like I think it all depends with the network. I don't know. I think it all has to do with money.
Yeah.
But without that, we're getting carried on here. But yeah, so you were just talking about how you got introduced to horror. What was the first? I know you mentioned some titles, but is there one particular horror title that you remember watching that was the first horror film you ever watched? I know it's kind of hard to remember that far back, but
Yeah, this was like a few years after like my mom had introduced me to it to where I was like, okay, I'm old enough to like grasp what's happening and all of that stuff. Candyman and Leprechaun.
Leprechaun. Yeah,
Yes. So I used to always stay the night at my friend Tessa's house, and they would always play the same VHS tape. It was either Candyman or Leprechaun,
that's
and we would
funny.
end up falling asleep to it. And so someone would wake up and play the tape again, and then you would wake up randomly at night, and you have Candyman looking crazy, Leprechaun haunting you in your dreams. So I would say those two.
My God, it's so funny.
I was
Leprechauns like
afraid of them.
Leprechauns so funny. I love that movie. I saw someone in the
Yeah, I was.
chat. I saw someone talking about in the chat how they found Evil Dead more comical than scary. To be honest,
I saw that too.
yeah, I was gonna say so. When I watched Evil Dead for the first time, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was scary. I mean, it had some humor in it, but it wasn't too over the top. Then when I watched part two, I was kind of at first I was disappointed because the first Evil Dead was meant to be like I think like a serious kind of horror film. And then when I watched the second one, I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, it turned into a comedy. It's not horror anymore. So I mean, I kind of find it funny how that franchise is. I mean, don't get me wrong, Evil Dead's a great franchise. But I kind of find it funny how the first film was like a legit horror film, and then the second and third one turned into a comedy horror film.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the franchise, and I just met Bruce and Ted earlier this month. I was gonna say last month, but no, earlier this month. Um, both great guys.
Where did you end up meeting at?
Hmm. What was that?
Where where'd you end up meeting them at?
Niagara Falls Comic Con.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. Their panel was really funny. Um, But yeah, I don't know. I kind of find it funny how because I just saw someone said that in the chat how they found Evil Dead more of a comedy than horror. But I think the first one's actually more horror than anything. How do you think?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I have to give a little shout out though, because everyone's talking about. Did you ever get into Supernatural?
No, my friend watched it and it's been on for like over 10 years now. So he's like, you gotta watch the show. I'm like, okay. But I haven't watched. I've only watched like one or two episodes.
Yeah, they're doing their final season, season 15, this fall.
Oh really? Wow, that's crazy.
So sad.
One show that I've been binge watching like crazy recently is The Office. I was telling Steven from Flipping the Nerd because he's a big fan of The Office and he's on Joe's podcast tonight. And
Yeah.
I was talking to him because okay, so I remember like when I was younger, my sister used to live here, and we used to watch The Office time to time on TV, but I never really followed it and like catched up. And now since the whole series is on Netflix, I've been watching it like crazy. It's so funny. Like it's bizarre. It's nuts.
Joe loves the. I don't love it as much as he does, but I do appreciate it. There's a few seasons that I get kind of. I'm like, this is kind of hard to get through, but I love their Halloween episodes.
Yeah, I'm on the second season right now,
Yeah.
so we'll see how
I
it
feel like
is.
1 and 2 is kind of hard to get through.
Pardon?
I feel like everyone says 1 and 2 is hard to get through.
Oh, really? I'm enjoying it. I like it.
Well, that's good. Then you have a lot of great things to look forward to in that show.
That's good. I see. I kind of like shows like it's not necessarily like hardcore comedy, but I mean it's like comedy mixed in with regular life, like regular everyday life, like Seinfeld. It's like it's a show to do with nothing. I mean, it's like everyday life. It's tossed in with some humor, and I like that because I mean I like movies about life. I love upcoming of age films. I love that kind of stuff. I kind of like with that kind of genre. I like slow burns. Horror
Yeah.
films is different. I don't. It's kind of depends. Like I mean, there's some horror films that have slow burns I don't mind, but some horror films that are slow burns. Like, come on already, hurry up.
Like
But
nothing's going on.
yeah, but I mean, I like watching shows and movies about just regular everyday life. I don't know why. It's just maybe more relatable. I don't know.
Yeah. What's your favorite non-horror movie?
Favorite non-horror movie? I have two. It's either The Breakfast Club or National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about yours? What's your favorite?
Well, don't judge me, but it's Clueless.
Clueless? Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
I love
classic
that.
90s film.
Hmm.
All right, let's catch up in the chat here. Ba.
Everyone's talking about
The what? Sorry?
the Terminator.
Why the Terminator?
We
Oh
were
yeah,
talking about the
strange.
first one.
Pardon?
We were talking about the first one.
Were we?
Well, I say we're like the chat. Sorry, we're
Oh,
looking
okay.
at.
I'm like, what? I didn't remember mentioning the Terminator. Yeah, Stranger Things season 3 comes out July 4th. Super looking really forward to that.
I need to
Um,
catch up too.
what? You haven't seen it yet? It's been out for like a year.
I know.
I like the first season better, but I mean it's completely different. I mean, you know what though? It's like this being said with everything. Usually the first like season or two seasons are the best of the whole like series. But
Yeah.
I like the second season because the second season you get the more of the story unfolds and you get to learn more. And I think it's solid. I think they're going up to season 4 or 5. I think they're stopping at there because the creators of the show already know where they want to end off with. And I mean, you
Yeah.
have to film the show while the kids are still young. So I wouldn't be surprised if they already started filming season 4 if they're making a season 4. But no, I've seen the first season probably like 5 times. Kind of crazy to say that.
Wow.
I just love the '80s vibe with it. And
Yeah.
the second one was good. I've seen the second season once. I thought it was really well done. You get to introduce to different people. You get to learn more about Eleven's backstory, and the ending scenes really cute and emotional. And then something big happens at the end. Like, you definitely should watch it. Like watch it like now before it comes out
I
next
need
month.
to. Well, when I saw the trailer for 3, I was like, wow, it looks so beautiful. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah. Someone says I thought it ends at season 3. I think you're making up to season 4 or 5. I heard from different articles. Does anybody know? Excited for an '80s slasher season of American Horror Story. Now you guys are gonna kill me. Okay, well I have not. I've seen like 2 episodes of American Horror Story. The only reason why I stopped watching it is because it's a freaking awkward show to watch with one of your parents, or let alone both, or siblings. Like the first episode, or like 30 minutes, and like, okay, we gotta turn this off. This is too awkward.
That's hilarious.
I was watching with my sister, and my mom. Um, it was just funny, but I gotta start watching it. Um, I heard really good things about it. And I heard like certain seasons are better than others. Like Freak Show is supposed to be really good, and I'll make sure to check it out. Don't kill me, guys. I promise I'll watch it eventually. Like
We
Game
will.
of Thrones, I haven't seen Game of Thrones either. Don't kill me. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, and I'm actually kind of happy I haven't started watching it because I heard a lot of people hated how they ended the show.
I haven't watched it. I watched the very last finale with Joe because he's like obsessed with it, and I was like, okay, I don't need to watch any more. Like that's
Yeah,
I
I
never
don't
got
know.
into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I told this to somebody too. I mean, they told me that I'll surpass it. I'm not really big on films that take place back in the day, like the ancient times and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not my type of thing. It's different though. Like I like certain period pieces. I mean, I like films that are based in the '60s and the '70s, and that like for example, like the Green Book that just came out like last year. That was fantastic. That was based in the '60s, I believe. I don't know, just like medieval like things. I don't know. I could never get into that type of stuff. I don't
That's
know.
how I am too. I can't get into it.
Yeah, it's just this time. I don't know. I don't know. The ending was horrific. I heard a lot of people didn't like it. Michael Vegas is like, what's Game of Thrones? Yeah, right, Michael. Oh, speaking of Michael Vegas, so me and Michael, we for me, I watched the movie Bloodfest for the first time last night with Michael, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really fun, solid film, and I saw Hellfest, the movie Hellfest. That movie came out around the same time as Bloodfest.
See, I always get the two mixed up. I've seen one and I was
Hellfest is the one with Bex Taylor Kloss from MTV Scream.
yes, that's the one.
Yeah, I saw that one. So I liked Bloodfest, but Bloodfest was great. Really fun movie. Props to I think it was an indie film. So props to the makers of that film because it was really fun and enjoyable. But it was so far fetched. Like when I was on the phone with Michael, I'm like, out of the two movies, because they're kind of similar, but they're different. I'm like, Hellfest is way more realistic. Like Hellfest, the events that happen in Hellfest could probably happen. The one in Bloodfest was way over the top. Like some things didn't add up and make sense, but I mean, it was still a great, fun movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, you have to check it out. It's a really great movie. It's a lot of comedy. And I love Final Girls too. Final Girls is another one that I love.
Final Girls is
It's amazing. Like whoever thought of that concept is an absolute genius. I mean, it's been done before, but it hasn't been done to that extent.
right.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get to my next question because I keep looking in the chat. So if you guys have any questions for Sam at all, just keep asking them. Well, I'm gonna keep looking at the chat. But what I know, okay, you probably already answered this, and I'm sure you've had. Um, but like, because the thing is with me, my answer changes all the time with my question, so I don't know if it does the same thing with you. What's your favorite? What's your favorite horror film? All time, one.
Halloween.
Okay, perfect. Because I remember you mentioned that in a past vlog, but I'm also like, there's so many people that answer the same question that their answer changes like all the time, and it's like, oh, maybe your answer's different today. But yeah, mine is also Halloween, my favorite. I have a
What's your
whole.
three? I always give people a top three so they can kind of see like what movies I like, what type of horror that I enjoy. So what would be 2 and 3 for you?
I think I already had mine before. Okay, so it's Halloween, Scream, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because I'm like, you know what? You got a John Carpenter film, you got a Toby Hooper film, and you got a Wes Craven film.
Wes Craven, yeah. That's a good list. Scream
Yeah,
is really good.
it is really good. Oh my. Okay, okay. I know let you finish your top three, but I gotta talk about something that's like a really cool big event that's happening, dude. That has to do with Scream. What's your top three though?
Wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Are you the house party?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, I need to go to this. So if anyone does not know, is that I don't know who set it up. I have to relook. I read the articles quickly, but someone got permission from the house owners of Skeet Ulrich. I think it was Skeet Ulrich's character. Or was it Matthew Lillard's character in the film? Whose house was it? I think it was Skeet Ulrich's, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh wait,
Um,
was it what's her face's the character that Rose played?
that who? Sorry.
I thought it was the house that what's her name in the movie that Rose McGowan played?
Oh,
Or maybe I just
Caught
think
him.
that because of her kill scene.
Taught him. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was Billy. It was Skeet
Okay.
Ulrich's. If anyone can correct me, whose house was it when they did the big house party when Randy's watching Halloween on the TV and giving everyone all the rules on how to survive a horror film? Who's
Everyone
what?
said
I'm
it
pretty.
was Stu's house.
It was Stu's house.
Hmm.
Oh, so it was Matthew Lillard's. Okay,
Thanks,
I was
guys.
close enough. But anyways, so if anyone does not know yet, is that I'm gonna pull up the article really quick here because I sent it to one of my friends on Facebook. I'm like, we need to go to this because this is like one in a lifetime opportunity. I'm pulling up the article quickly here, and then we'll finish with your top three, Sam, because I'm curious to see what your top three horror films are. Um, all right, guys, I'm gonna read you some of the article. Just kind of find it. I know I sent it to my friend. Here it is, right here. Okay, so the headline. This is posted by Bloody Disgusting, and they say their headline is "Party at the famous Scream Mansion at this year's Screamoween." And it says this. I'm just reading, skimming here all the important info, and what does it say? So yeah, it'll be a Halloween costume party called Screamoween in October 31st on Halloween. Events planner Anthony Mazzi and Nate Reagan have worked out a deal with the homeowner of the house in Tomos, California, um, to host a lavish bash on Halloween night. And I think it says offering a very limited number of tickets to fans of horror cinema. They're $200 a ticket. How many tickets were available?
How much a ticket?
$200 a ticket. Which personally, I think it's worth $200.
I
Uh,
think so too.
um, I don't know how many it's limited to be honest. Oh, limited time. Only 150 tickets are available. $200 each. And this party is taking place from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. And you get to party all night and stand in the exact same spots where Nev Campbell, Skeet Ulrich, Courtney Cox, Rose McGowan, and Matthew Lillard acted out their roles on the in Wes Craven's blockbuster film. And yeah, you can party in the house of stews. And the interiors I've seen because they opened the house open for fans for a tour last year for the first time. The house looks very like the exact same because they shot the interiors there too, and the inside looks slightly renovated, but I think there's still some um, original what am I saying? Decor, I guess. I think like this. I think the door to the garage is the same door from the movie.
Man, I wonder
Yeah.
if they're gonna sell out of that.
I mean, this has been on, guys. If you guys don't know about it, hop on it now. I mean, I would shut up and take my money. That's what Asperg Boy said. Yeah, literally, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity. Because, guys, this house. Remember this house? There was a tour of this house that opened for the first time ever last year, and I guess the same people that probably hosted that tour are now doing a party. Um, and yeah, this is going to take place in California. I'm on their other website now, and these are little bulletin points here. So yeah, it says tickets are extremely limited. Only 150 are available. Attend a one-of-a-kind Halloween bash hosted at the famous house used in Wes Craven's 1996 classic horror movie Scream. Party all night, 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. Costumes are mandatory. Any costume, not just from Scream. Food and drink, both alcohol and non-alcohol, will be available for purchase all night at the house. Movies on VHS in the living room, Jiffy Pop on the stove, giveaways and other goodies. Take endless selfies all around the house, make friends, and be a part of an unforgettable Halloween night.
Sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. Like I told my friend, I'm like, should we actually consider going? I mean, I don't think this is gonna happen every year. I think this might be a one in a lifetime opportunity. Um, because you got to remember too, you got to be respectful. This is somebody's house. They're just renting it out for the special occasion, so it doesn't mean that this owner is going to want this to happen. Doesn't mean that the owner wants this to be an annual thing. This might just be have been a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm gonna try to go. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen, but there's always
No,
hope.
I know Joe had talked about it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to leave Salem on Halloween, but that is that's very tempting.
All right, guys, wait, hold on. I'm gonna send the link in the group, the live chat. Just give me one few seconds here. I hope it doesn't get blocked. I know sometimes links in the chat get blocked. Um, okay, guys, hold on. Here's the link to the article right here. Oh boy, hold on, guys. I mean, I know because that this year is this. I could be wrong. Wait, because you only been in Salem for you said like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you stayed in Salem for Halloween, this would be like your first year in Salem celebrating Halloween.
No, it wouldn't be my first
But like first year living there.
living there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean, 'cause I know you've been there before multiple times.
Yeah.
Hold on,
So I'm like,
screen.
well, since I've been here on Halloween before, should I go? But I don't know.
All right, guys, here is the link right here. Yeah, and let's hear your top three, Sam. I'm curious to see what your top three favorite horror films are.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
So one is Halloween, which I've mentioned earlier, and then
Yes.
two would be Creature from the Black Lagoon, and
Nice.
then three would be Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh my God. That's
That's
such
my
a
top
unique. I
three.
don't think I've ever heard that list before. I think that's the first time.
It's
You know.
so like, yeah, it's like it's very different. They're all different genres. So that's why I'm like, that's a good list so people can kind of get an idea of what I like to watch.
I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's so
So
funny.
good, right?
So ridiculous.
Very ridiculous.
They never made a second one, did they?
No.
Yeah, that would. I think it was in the talk for them to do it, but they never did it.
Yeah.
That's such a funny movie. That's such a good pick. I love how unique your list is.
Thanks.
I think that's really cool. Yeah. Oh, someone says, "Oh, damn, California. Who's going with me?" I mean, I went to California last year. No, yeah, last year in February. Like the main part of Hollywood. I wanna go back and go to like other parts, like other,
Mhm.
you know, areas of not Hollywood of California. I want to go to and travel around. There's just so many film locations I would have loved to see. I mean, thankfully, I went to see the Halloween filming locations, Nightmare on Elm Street filming locations, and I went to the Universal Studios backlot tour and traveled and not traveled and toured the Sony lot. So that was fun. But
That's
there's,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, Hollywood's the place to go for filming locations, but there's so many filming locations in California that are all scattered out everywhere. Like you need a car, it might take a couple hours to get to one location.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta go back just to do that. Hopefully this year, fingers crossed. I mean, I was supposed to go to Niagara Falls Frightmare in October for my birthday. Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious, Asper boy? He said I bought my ticket. You don't know.
He's joking.
You have to because like you gotta plan this stuff out first. Like I would never buy a ticket without confirming and knowing how I'm gonna get down there. There's no way. I mean, if you're dead, good for you. I mean, hope you have a fun time. But
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they're not sold out yet
I
because
am too.
this has been posted for like the last 2 weeks.
Well, and I wonder if they are already available to purchase.
They
Because I'm
are.
like, how is it not sold out?
They are. I can send you a link if you want to purchase them. If you go, you better vlog.
Obviously, I would, but I don't know if
Obviously.
I'm going to.
You know what's weird? I'm looking at the property. This house is like in the middle of nowhere. Literally, it's in the middle of nowhere, like an empty field. Yeah, the tickets are available. Let me see if I click on click tickets. No, I am surprised. Oh. Oh, wait, I'm trying to
What?
think. I'm trying to read this because I had to get tickets. It says get tickets, make travel arrangements, join the mailing list, then read our FAQ. So wait, I'm gonna click on get tickets, see if it even pops up as still available. Wow, it's still available. I can't believe
Does it say
it.
how many is left?
I can try. Hold on. And tickets aren't refundable. So once you buy, you're going. Otherwise, it's just a waste of $200 in a spot. Um, so funny. It says paper tickets will be mailed to the address you provide because we're classy that way. We're classy like that. It's funny.
Oh,
Okay, let
fun.
me stick on. I'm gonna click add to cart. No, it doesn't say how many are available still. So you guys gotta do it now. I'm gonna empty this cart. I don't want to accidentally purchase this. I mean, I would love to. I would love to accidentally purchase it. Um, but I don't. I can't. I can't. I don't know. I can afford it. It's just I need a way how to get down there. To be honest, I know like going down to LA on the flight was not enjoyable at all. Like it was like 7 hours, and I had a baby
Oh,
crying, screaming behind me the whole time. I was going crazy, and
that sounds awful.
it was bad. I already asked for help to go to Salem. Wait, did he actually buy tickets? No, he didn't. There's no way, dude, he bought tickets.
I don't believe it. He's
I
too
don't
busy
believe
trying to
it. Because I
make money.
got one. You're nuts. I get panic attack in planes. Where are you again, Absurd Boy? I don't remember. I talked to him on Instagram, but I don't remember where he's located at.
Connecticut, I think.
Connecticut. I'm in Toronto, and Sam is obviously in Salem. Uh, but yeah, I'm in Toronto, so I'm in Canada. Um, Well, okay, what's your favorite subgenre of horror? I know a lot of them. My favorite's like slasher and paranormal. What's yours?
So I really enjoy slasher. I like home invasion. I would,
Asians.
yeah, home invasion it freaks me the most out because
Same.
it can happen.
It can happen.
I'm always afraid someone's gonna break into my place and kill me at night.
Oh God.
um, what else do I like? Possession is fun to watch. What else? I'm trying to think of like a least favorite one if I could pick. I don't know. Do you consider like alien stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
It's sci-fi, but sci-fi is also horror sometimes too.
Yeah, I think so too.
One alien movie I really enjoyed that I think is very underrated is Dark Skies.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It's with that actress. What's her name? Hold on, I'll look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
You'll recognize her. She's on
Is
the
it
Mayor
Jennifer something?
effect.
Oh, Carrie Russell. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Kerry Russell. That's it.
Oh man, I think I've only seen that once, and that was in the theater.
I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. I've seen it like 3 times.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I guess on Netflix still.
Cause she has like a son, right?
Yeah. She has, I think, 2 sons, and then wait, is it 2 sons or just yeah, it's 2 sons, but the one of the sons has the main important part.
Yeah, and her husband kind of thinks she's crazy or like delusional at first.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I really enjoy it. And then you also have J.K. Simmons in it.
Yeah.
Um okay, I'm gonna start
Jake's
getting here in the questions in the chat. I mean, personally, well, you said Home Invasion, and one movie that still scares me each time I watch it is The Strangers. Like, there's not a lot of movies that I watch like repeatedly, and it does it like the second time watch is not as effective as the first one. But like when I watch Strangers or rewatch it, that movie always scares the shit out of me.
That's so funny that you say that because The Strangers is in my top 5, I would say, because like you, every time I watch it, I get so fucking scared. Like I get scared every time I watch it. Like my nerves are so shot. I'm like, oh my God.
Sam, you know what you tried doing? My last time I watched it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, pitch black downstairs. Everyone was sleeping. I was the only. It was terrifying.
No, I'm not doing.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It was one of those nights my parents like, oh, my parents are in bed. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna watch a movie. Like 1 o'clock in the morning. Go downstairs in the family room. Maybe have like a lamp on, but the rest of the main floor was all the lights were shut off, and it was terrifying. Like if anyone wants to get,
We should turn that like into a challenge. Maybe I'll make a vlog of like this is a challenge from Geek Out Cinema, watching strangers at 1 o'clock in the freaking dark.
should do it. You'll scary. Like
I
man,
believe it.
you're
Even
because your
like
imagination is playing tricks on you, dude. Like after this movie's done, you're constantly thinking about it while walking these dark hallways back upstairs to my room. I'm like, is the door at the front door gonna knock now? Is someone gonna knock? I'm like, I can't. It's bad. Like it's not good.
we'll see. Because Joe went to work, so I'm here by myself, so now I'm afraid.
Work.
Yeah, he works third shift.
Oh shit, he works night shifts. That suck.
Yeah.
I've never worked a night shift yet. I always work till like 10 or 10:30, but I've never worked nights. I don't think I could do that. Well, hopefully no one comes knocking. And if you
Stop.
do, we're here to hopefully kind of help you. We
If
got
someone comes knocking, I'm gonna play a dead. I'm gonna be like,
oh my god. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start looking through in the chat because we had some questions coming in that passed. So I'm gonna look here. We were on already for an hour. Isn't that crazy?
that is. I feel bad that people had to watch this horrible quality on my
They,
end.
they have to. No, I was gonna say. I think you're gonna say. I feel horrible that the people had to wait that the people had to watch a blank screen for like 40 minutes.
That they. I'm so sorry, guys.
I just joke. It's fine. You know, I just said before, like this happens occasionally here and there. It's just due to technical difficulties. That's all it is. Like I had Sam on the phone like at like 8:55 ish, and when we were trying to set it up, it wasn't cooperating. It wasn't it wasn't working. So it's okay. It's fine. That's what happens with technology.
Things
Okay.
change.
Let's here in the chat. Let's see what's here in the chat. Gotta go to bed. Tara says I gotta go to bed. Have work super early. Till I'll finish this tomorrow. Love you all. Halloween. Happy friends. Have fun. Thank you. Have a good night, Tara.
Great.
Hold on. Sam. Someone says Spooky Bev says Sam. Do you have booby traps everywhere for intruders?
I do. That's a serious question.
I don't.
Yes, okay, so booby
What?
traps. Okay, so listen, you're judging. So I did an apartment tour, like not at this place, like 2 places ago, and I I put things on doors so if someone like sneaks in and runs into a closet and tries to hide, I'll see it swinging. And then I had like bells on my front door to where if someone opens it, I can hear someone come in. And yes, I do still have all of that security software in place.
How advanced is it though? Like I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I saw that video from before your old place.
No, you're not getting it, Stephen. Like it's not advanced at all. Like literally it's just little like Halloween decor signs that have little bells and like they're just little cutesy signs that I hang on the doors, but they make a lot
of That's awesome. That's good to have. I'm like, how advanced is it? I'm like, does she have like nets that are gonna drop from the ceiling?
No, you gotta have like you gotta have like security things that people can't see because then they think they're gonna get you and they think they're gonna kill you. But it's like, no, joke's on you.
We're gonna,
Joke's on you.
my God. Yeah, if anyone breaks into I'm like if anyone breaks into my house, they're like, oh shit, there's like nothing to steal in this house, and then they walk in my bedroom, like, oh shit, I should get out of here. This guy's nuts.
I know that. Well, too, like, that's so funny because Joe is always like, if anyone comes in, I think they would be too scared because he's like into horror and he has like a pretty big collection. and he has like a life-size Michael Myers. We have Reagan
Same.
out there, Jason, Jigsaw, Annabelle, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I think if anyone came in, they would probably just leave. So
Oh
I'm
my
not as
God.
paranoid.
You guys should set up like a display at like you have like just a front door, like a side door too.
Just a front door.
Just a front door. You guys should set up a display with like just freaking creepy ass dolls. So if anyone breaks in, they're out.
Yeah.
Like just have like Annabelle sitting there. That's it.
Yeah. Sometimes at night they scare me. Sometimes.
I really want to get the Good Guy doll from Trick or Treat Studios if it's still available, and
Oh my god.
the Scarred
Right.
Chucky doll looks incredible too, and the Annabelle
I,
doll. But the thing is, though, they're like $500. I mean, like, yeah, I mean that's probably worth the money to be honest. But just
yeah.
like with the type of work that they put into it, but I mean that's a lot of money. That's like $1,000 for me. Because you got to remember too, like the money
That is
exchange
a
is different here in Canada, so I'm like paying $1,000. Like I'm not doing that.
yeah. Yeah, the Chucky doll looks amazing. I haven't seen the it's burnt Chucky that they're doing.
Burn. I thought it
This
was just. I thought I saw the regular
well,
good
that's
guy
what I was
scarred
asking. I was like,
Chucky.
is it burnt Chucky or is it scarred Chucky? I
It was
haven't seen
scarred Chucky. They're doing one from Seed of Chucky. It
I haven't seen that one yet. But I was gonna
looks so
ask you,
good.
it does. What's
It
your
was
favorite thing to collect? Like for your horror collection?
probably autographs, probably because I'm big on figures too. But the thing is, it depends. Okay, so um, I'm big on figures, but I've been debating on downsizing my collection. Um, yeah, I may make a room tour before I sell a lot of the stuff because I'm like, I like this stuff, but I mean, like, same time, I could deal with not as much as I have. So I'm like, I'm gonna just downsize a little bit, keep some figures I like, sell the
Mm-hmm.
rest that I don't really. Yeah, my thing is still like I will keep figures I love. The ones I'm like I like, but I'm like, do I really need to keep it? Um, but then down the road, like 3 years later, I'm like, why the hell did I sell? It's worth like triple the price now.
Yeah,
But
a little sick.
yeah.
Like a movie that you tend to keep your collection along the lines, or do you collect a little bit like of like movies and then characters and stuff like that, or is there any
I collect a little bit
like
of everything.
you do? See, that's when
Yeah,
it gets hard. I think like I try to
that's
keep
the
mine
thing. That's the thing.
that, but it's like it just gets too much, and I feel like it's never. I don't know. I mean, I guess it is effective if you have a little bit of everything. But like
Yeah,
with my horror stuff, I just keep it to Halloween, Michael Myers, and then Creature. Because I feel like
yeah.
if I get a little
That's
bit of
good that you
everything,
have
then
that.
I'm always gonna want everything, and then it's just gonna be too much.
I see. That's what I've been starting thinking too. Because like, Halloween's a big thing that I collect a lot about, like John Carpenter's Halloween. So I have like the vinyl soundtracks. I have a life size Michael Myers. I have like autographs from the film and the Scream Factory box set and posters, all that stuff. Like figures, you name it.
Yeah,
Thankfully, I know that people are like certain people are been trying to find like the evolution of evil set and the ghost Myers because they're extremely rare and really hard to find. I mean, I've been collecting probably for I want to say probably like the last 3 or 4 years probably now, and
yeah,
those two, the NECA evolution of evil and ghost Myers. Those are the one of the two hardest pieces in my collection. I had a hard time finding. And it took a good amount of time for me to find them for a decent price to purchase them at because they aren't cheap, and I know a lot of people are trying to find them. But I don't know. I think my two main things I can answer this for sure. My two favorite things to collect is autographs and figures. Those are my two I mainly collect. I would love to own more life size and like like
yeah,
yeah, movie replicas and all that stuff. I have some, but the thing is, those things are kind of more expensive, so I tend to not go towards that stuff. I towards to go to like the you know, not I don't know. I don't want to pay $500 for for a, I don't know, not right now anyways, because
Right.
maybe when I'm older and I have like a better job with better pay, maybe then. But yeah, I don't know. I like autographs and figures. Those are the two main things I like to collect. And you're good that you have that three things that you like collecting. What was it? Creature.
And then Michael Myers and Halloween stuff.
Yeah, that's good that you have that because if you start collecting like Rob Zombie film stuff, like
Oh,
I love collecting things with Spalding on it. I love collecting like things with Pennywise, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday 13th. I'm everything. So it's like you're lucky that you have that set top three list limit. That's all you buy. That's good that you have that. That's what I need.
I was gonna ask you for your autograph. Do you like it where it's just a photo of them with their autograph, or do you like doing like a photo op and then having that autograph?
You know what? I've never done a photo op before. I
What?
never in my life. I've never done a photo op yet, and I've been to probably 10 cons within my lifetime. Um, yeah, I've never done a photo op. Just because the thing is, if it's a photo op, it has to be an epic photo op. You know what I mean? Like it has to be like an in costume photo op or a group photo with multiple cast members. It can't, or it depends. Like if I'm like in love with this person and like love their work type thing, and I need to get a photo with them, they'll do it then. I was about to get a photo up with Norman Reedus when I was obsessed with Walking Dead. Now I'm not too big on Walking Dead anymore. But when I was gonna get a photo up with Norman Reedus, and then I think it was like, oh shoot, how much was it? I remember his autograph was $80. And anyways, he ended up charging like more than the website said for his photo op. So like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, save money. But yeah, I want to do photo ops. The thing is though, is that there's not a whole lot of horror cons here in Canada, so I'm waiting for that one specific photo op that's gonna be like epic. So we'll see what happens. I know you've done photo op. I mean, do you like doing photo ops more or autographs?
I mean, I guess photo ops because I like seeing like that memory and remembering it, I guess. But I'm actually not like meeting celebrities is not like my I don't like to spend my money on it. Because I'm like they're just normal people like us. Like that's crazy how some
Mhm.
people will charge so much. But yeah, I mean I don't hate it and there are people that I like to meet, but I'm just not like I'd rather spend that money on something to put toward in my collection besides like meeting them. I don't know. I feel like it's weird, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
See, the thing is too, the photo ops is that I think you have more time talking to. See, I like talking, so I like talking to the people that I meet. The thing I've heard from multiple different people is that when you get a photo op done, it's like literally done within seconds, and then your next person. At least when you go up to their table, I mean, you get something signed, you get to chat with them for a little bit.
Yeah,
So
well, it's nice when you can do when you go up to their table and they autograph and do like a table photo. That's
yes,
really cool.
I do that all the time. If they offer that, I
But
do
some,
that.
yeah, but sometimes they feel a little too big for their britches and they don't offer photos at the table.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell did that. He didn't allow any photos at all. I find it kind of odd. I mean, Bruce Campbell, he was a funny guy to meet, and it was a short meet and greet. But I found it odd because I know like yeah, I mean I understand that he like it depends who you are. Feel if he feels comfortable with like I found it odd that he had like like he had security with him 24/7, and they didn't let anybody at all take photos from a distance or like if I was meeting him and one of my my parents went with me to this concert, like my dad wanted to take a photo with him, like signing my line. I mean, they couldn't do that. I understand like taking time to take a photo and that might take longer because I mean, his line wasn't nuts. Like his line was always busy.
That's
So
great.
I understand that they want to go through people, and he had a panel at 3 o'clock, and you had to buy your autograph in advance. And I had to go back to meet him at 2 o'clock and the lineup was insane. So I mean, I understand that they want to get through people fast, but I found it odd that they didn't let any pictures at all, even like if it's not directly like an actual photo. Like what am I trying to say? Not directly like a posed photo.
Like a photo
More,
in the moment.
huh?
A photo in the moment.
Yeah, photo in the moment. I don't think that's a big issue. That's just me though. And then the thing I found funny is that when you go to when I went to the Evil Dead panel, they allow everyone to take photos. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I understand like everyone's different though, but I mean, no like hate on Bruce or whatever. I mean, Bruce is a funny guy. He's a really humorous guy. The panel was nuts, and when I met him, he was this. He's a funny guy, but everyone's different. No disrespect to him or anyone. I mean, everyone's different. Whatever they feel comfortable with, that's fine.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go in this chat and start answering questions because I feel bad. It's been a while. Um, Michael Viega says, "What horror film do you think is really overrated?"
So I said Terrifier.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. But the thing is, Terrifier, I really enjoy Terrifier, but I don't know.
I
Like,
liked
hey,
it
look, look,
too, but
look.
I think
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay, you
You go
go.
ahead.
You're the guest.
You go.
Okay.
Okay, so I remember seeing it like a year before it a year before like everyone else started watching it. And when I watched it, I was like, wow, I'm definitely going to be watching this every Halloween. It's going to be on my list, and it still is going to be on my list. But then like everyone started watching it, and then they started comparing art like with Michael Myers and with Leatherface and all of this stuff, and I'm like, no, that's not right. Not yet. Like it just came out. Like art is not, I don't know. I mean, no hate towards him, but I just feel like it's overrated. That doesn't mean that I hate it and that I don't like it, because I actually do like the movie. But it's
Yeah.
crazy how people like kind of launched him into like a classic slasher.
Yeah. I think the
You know?
thing that stood out about it though is like it the slasher genre of film kind of died within the recent years.
Mhm.
Like I had I think the slasher era ended in the 90s. So I mean, there's
Yeah.
still slashers today. I mean, Chucky just came out and like all that stuff. Child's Play, I should say, but the slasher genre kind of died. So I think when Terrifier came out as an
I
independent
can
film,
see it.
people enjoyed it because I mean it was something different. It was what horror fans wanted, and it wasn't this big production company making this film. It was a low budget indie film that so many people enjoyed. I think that's what people liked about it because it was a fresh new idea, and it was an indie film that succeeded. And props to Damien Leone, like they just came out with, literally the campaign came out like I don't remember what time yesterday now, like 11 o'clock in the morning. Within 3 hours, they surpassed their $50,000 goal, and now they're over $100,000 already within like 24 hours, which is insane. So I mean, congrats on that, Damien. I'm actually gonna try to get David on the show. I've had David Howard Thornton and Jenna Cannell on the show. Um,
Oh,
but no
was
props to
Jenna
them. I
nice?
mean, because you know what, being an independent filmmaker is not an easy thing. So I give as much props to them as possible because they made a good classic slasher that's come out in the most recent years. But I know
Yeah.
I get your drift because it was really overhyped at the beginning. But to be honest, I kind of think it was worth the hype. I don't know. That's just me though.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely agree with everything you say. I guess that was just kind of like the first thing that came to my mind, because I'm thinking like besides that, like what else would I choose to be an overrated
Right.
horror film? I don't know. Well, since I just saw it, I mean, I didn't what did you think about the remake of Pet Cemetery?
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see
You
it.
haven't?
No,
Oh my God.
I was supposed to go see it in theaters, and I don't know. I just life got in the way. So I'm gonna rent it on the. I was I yeah, I'm gonna have to rent it. I think it's already out. I have to watch it though.
Well,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me. But I know that movie.
I'm not going to.
I know that was one of the movies that were really overhyped too. And I don't know, but I have to check it out. I'll see what I think. Did you hate it or did you like it? Or did you not like it?
I don't hate it. I probably would watch it again just to kind of see, but I felt like they gave a lot of it away in the trailer. Like I felt like they missed a lot of opportunity with how they showed the trailer versus like the movie and all of that stuff. But
Yeah.
you'll have to
Okay.
let me know what you think when you.
Okay. I already did get spoiled, and I know how. Like, I'm so stupid. So everyone that's watching, cover your ears or come back in like 2 minutes. I gotta spoil it. So I was on Instagram one day, and I'm sure everyone in this chat has already seen it by now. If you're a horror fan, I mean, you're watching this stream, so you've probably seen it. Um, yeah, I was on Instagram one day, and someone posted a clip from the movie, and it was when the little girl got hit by the truck. When it got what happened anyways? Like the back of the truck came apart and it just slid across and hit the
Yeah,
little girl. So, I mean,
swipe out.
yeah, and I know that the weird thing is about that scene, she did not look injured when she was in the ditch.
That's what we said. We were like,
Like there wasn't enough.
body shredded pretty much.
Yeah, like wouldn't it at least have like blood and like crunch? Like I would have thought it looked like I don't know, like a crushed corpse.
Yeah.
It's like how the hell? That was one thing. I'm like, what the hell? But that's the only scene I ever saw of the movie, so I know that they substitute her character from Gage from the original.
Yeah.
So I'll see how I like it. I will see. Absurd Boy says, "Is Joe interested in being in a film?"
I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Message him on Facebook or Instagram. Who is going to see Scream season 3 next month? See, or you mean watch? Probably mean watch. Like when someone says I'm gonna go see something, it sounds like you're gonna go see it in theaters. But
Movie. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I'm just getting my okay, so I just found this out literally yesterday from Michael Viegas. So I'm a big fan of the MTV Scream series. I thought it was really well done. The characters are so great and they grow on you so much. And I enjoyed it so much the first 2 seasons. And then I'm like, why the hell did they cancel this show? And like what made them want to start like a new story? And like a new cast and all that stuff. And I love how they're bringing back the original mask. That was about it. And then I had make the makeup special effects makeup artist from the show on my podcast, my show, I should say, a few months ago. And her name's Ashley Lovey. She's worked on Happy Death Day, Hellfest, and the MTV
That's awesome.
series. Yeah, she was really cool. Such a cool, great artist too. And she told me that the MTV, or not MTV, sorry. So now it's actually called VH1. MTV no longer owns it. But she told me, yeah, we shot the season like 2 years ago, and we're just waiting for it to get picked up and shown. Like that's insane. She's like, I know. She's like, I have so many behind the scenes photos I want to share. I can't even share them until
Wow.
it's up. So what I found out from Michael yesterday, and I texted this to my friend. So my friend's also a big fan of the film. I want to say the film of the
Series.
yeah of the he's a big fan of the TV show. So oh my god.
What?
I'll show you guys this after. So yeah, anyways. So Michael, I was on the phone with Michael Viegas yesterday. We're watching Bloodfest. And he told me this thing that happened and why it got canceled the way it did. So apparently Harvey Weinstein, who is, a big name in Hollywood that was accused of sexual assaulting. Yeah, so Harvey Weinstein, who is the producer, he was producer of the Scream. I think he was like exclusive producer to the MTV Scream show. So he's a well-known Hollywood producer, and it was accused of from multiple people of them being sexually assaulted. They wanted his name off the credits of Scream, and they started using his brother's name Bob for the time being while allegations started about the sexual assault charges were being made. So the producer's name, I think what pretty much happened is that producer's name tarnished the show's production, and they didn't want to continue the show. So they started fresh to the producer. It kind of makes sense that way because I didn't know that for a while. I thought they literally just canceled for some odd reason, but it kind of makes sense. The reason why they did that is because the producer kind of tarnished the name of the production show. So I mean, I'm interested to see what season 3 gives. I'm really pumped that Roger L. Jackson, the voice of Ghostface from the original franchise, is back doing the voice of Ghostface. I'm glad that they're bringing back the original mask. I'm interested in seeing where the show is going to take us because it's going to be completely different than what we've seen in the first 2 seasons. Are you a fan of the show too, Sam?
So I'm actually behind on that. I've only seen probably 4 or 5 episodes of the first season. Should
Okay.
I keep watching?
Keep watching. The first 2 seasons are great. I love them.
What's better, 1 or 2 though?
They're both kind of equal, to be honest.
The same. Okay.
Yeah, because it's
Well, I'll definitely have to catch up since they're doing season 3.
yeah. I'm super bummed though. I love the characters in season 1 and 2. Now they're all gone, and the new storyline's different. It's kind of weird, but I'm gonna give it a shot. All right. Do you want to do something really quick, Sam? Do you want to kind of do a little? You see the chat. Scroll up and just look for questions. I'm gonna go to grab a drink of water, and I'll be back shortly. But yeah,
Okay.
the folks in the chat entertain, answer the questions, be like a one-on-one live stream with Sam. And also, before I leave, Phil just sent me this. You guys know Phil from Phil's Creepy Videos. He literally just sent me this on Facebook. He says, "Looks like you're having. It looks like you're having a sleeping stream." Do you guys? Oh my God! Hold on. Look at this.
That's funny.
That is really funny because
I feel like
YouTube
how
it
I
does that.
sleep a lot.
Yeah, when you're on YouTube, it changes the thumbnail on the live stream like every like 10 minutes. So that happens to be one of them. So yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, Sam's gonna
Okay, go get
entertain
your
you and
water.
answer all your questions. I'll be back shortly.
Okay, so it looks like I think I was pretty much up to date on your guys' questions in the chat. I'm trying to think. Have you guys, any of you, started watching the new show Nosferatu? Let me know. We're behind on 1 episode. The first 2 episodes were kind of slow, but then it was getting more interesting. So I've enjoyed it so far. So let me know if you guys are watching that show. And also another show that I loved. They finished season 1, but is The Twilight Zone. Have you guys watched it? Let me know what you think. Let me know. Hey, Tony's Dark Nightmares. What's the worst horror movie you've seen, Sam, and why? I'm trying to think. It was a part 2 of a movie. Let me Google it real quick because I'm like, what was it called? It was the sequel of The Houses October Built. I really enjoyed the first one, but the second one, I wanted to gouge my eyes out. I was just waiting for it to end. It was really tough getting through it. Let me know if you've seen it, Jamie. Let me know. I feel like my internet stopped working. So if I'm frozen, that's why. You'd be surprised. Like the Wi-Fi here is so crap. Okay, it's not crappy, but it's crappy. So my page is loading on the chat, guys. So I apologize. And my computer's being so slow. So I hope you guys are letting me know in the chat what you've been thinking of the Twilight Zone if you've watched it. It's kind of a shame that they made it to where you had to do like the CBS app. I mean, we just watched it. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Yeah, my computer is done, it seems like. Okay, let's try to quit some of these. I wonder, like, can I see the chat on the phone? Oh, there we go. Okay. Like, what in the world? Okay, chat. Let's see. Yes, Michael, it was so bad. Houses October Built 2 was bad. I really wanted to enjoy it because I loved the first one. And I just remember watching it and I was like picking at a pillow I was like picking it apart because I was so anxious and annoyed. And usually I'm not too harsh of horror movies because I tend to just watch.
Yeah. All right, guys, hold on. I'm back, and I got a message from Sam. All right, I think I'm still alive. I think just her phone died. Steven, you don't have to collect whole pond. What? Oh my god, for paranormal activity. I'm back. So, Sam, what do you want to do? Can you use Joe's laptop? Let me text her quickly, guys. Hold on. Oh, you're here anyway. Sam, can you use Joe's laptop? Let's see, what did I miss? You guys probably talked so much about me while I was gone. I was joking. I was joking. Oh my god, Sam. Yeah, let me know if, hold on, I'm gonna text you. Mm-mm-mm. Come on, guys. Just texting Sam and get this figured out. I see if she can use Joe's computer. What did I miss? What have you guys been talking about? Is Joe laptop chargeable? I want to see. Wait, I'm gonna rewind this for a second. I want to see when it cut out. How long has it been? Wait, how did your phone die on you, Sam? If you hold on, I'm rewatching the stream right now. I want to see when this happened. I thought your phone was charging. Okay, so it cut out literally like almost like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, guys. But yeah, we'll wait for Sam to go on the laptop. We'll hang out. So if you guys have any questions, any more questions for Sam, she comes back. I can ask her if you have any questions for me for the time being. Let me know. Let me see what you guys are saying here in the chat. I have not seen Pet Cemetery either. Have y'all seen Us? I've seen Us. I like a lot of people like Us. I personally like Get Out better. But I think Jordan Peele's a great, filmmaker. So props to him. But Us was enjoyable. There's some empty plot holes about it that I wish they explained more. But Get Out was more my thing. Pet Cemetery is pretty lame. I've heard mixed things about Pet Cemetery though. A lot of the Scream series. When does it come out? Oh shoot, when does that Scream series come out? Hold on, let me check for you. Hold on. When does it come out? Someone in the chat probably already said it, but I'm gonna check anyways. I think it's hold on. Let's see here. It's coming out. Scream. It's coming out July 8th to 10th. I think it's a 3-night event for the premiere, which is different. So yeah, it's July 10th. Sorry, July 8th to 10th, and it's premiering on VH1. Okay. All right, guys. Sam just texted me. She is trying to use his computer. Oh wait. Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be available on any streaming services. I remember I used to watch MTV Scream on Netflix, so hopefully it's gonna be on there. I don't know. Let's see. What else are you guys saying here? Got 18 people watching. What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight. And thank you to all the new people in the chat too. I know I said it before already. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel, subscribing within the last couple days. From Sam sending over some of her subscribers. So I thank you guys very much for checking out my channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh yeah, I see Michael already just said it. So it's okay. I'm actually thinking about doing a drawing of the TV version of Ghostface for my Masked Killers series. Oh, like the Brandon James mask? That'd be cool. I have one of those Brandon James masks. She's back. The queen is back. Are you there? I can hear you. Where are you? Oh wait, hold on. No, she isn't back. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I heard what am I saying? My page refreshed and I heard someone's chair crink like someone's chair, but it was really mine. I just paused the video, so I thought she was back. That was a fail. Okay, sorry. Plus the Wes Craven's death affected the production. That is true. He died. I think after the second season came out, he was dying during that. Is Phil in the chat? Hey Tony, what's up? How's it going? Most memorable blood curdling screams in films top 3. Top 3. Like you mean like hold on. Most memorable blood curdling screams in film. So you just mean like in general, like who's like favorite I know like top 3 favorite scream queens. Do you want me to do that? Let me know. I can do my top 3 favorite scream queens. That's a good question for Sam when she comes back too. Well, that's a good question. Worst horror movie. I'll ask that to Sam too. My worst horror movie I've seen. I know it changed recently. Shoot, what was it? It used to be the movie Mercy, but now it's changed. I'm trying to think what it changed to. Oh God, what was it? It's gonna drive me nuts now. I know I saw a movie recently that I didn't like at all. I can't think of it right now. I want to say Mercy for now for that, but I'll ask Sam when she comes back too. Watching 1408 right now. Did you like it? 1408 was great. That movie. I remember that movie came out when Blockbuster was still around. We rented that, and I've seen that movie probably like 10 times. It's good. I mean, I love the twist in it. It makes you feel like you're going crazy. It's really good. Haven't seen the new Twilight Zone. I've seen the first 4 episodes. I have to catch up. I have them recorded on my PVR. I enjoy it. It's pretty good. I watched Nightmare. I'm on Elm Street 4 right now, but I haven't seen Twilight Zone yet. Is that what you mean? What does that mean? What does NOS4R2 mean? I'm sorry, I don't really use a lot of short-term stuff like that. Um, let's see, how was this October about? It was horrible. I heard that. I heard that the first one was great. I haven't seen it yet. You have to message me a list of movies because you mentioned a lot I haven't seen. I haven't watched it. My phone died. I'm catching up now in the chat. Where's Steven getting his water from? I was downstairs and I grabbed the snack too, so I was getting the munchies. I really gotta watch some horror stuff on Netflix because I'm too lazy to get out my way to go out of my way. Um, I think I mentioned this to other people. One good horror film on Netflix is Hush. I like that one. It's more a thriller though. It's more of a thriller than horror, but I'll check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I'm sure you have. Seriously though, I was wondering how getting water was taken. No, I was downstairs and I took I had a snack and all that stuff. So I didn't mean it to take that long. This is the best stream he has ever had. I just found out that first wait the first house I don't I just found out that the first was a remake. They shot at extremely low budget. Film studio gave money from. Interesting. Bueller. Anyone Bueller? You guys are funny. Where's that water? Oh my god. It didn't take that long. Well, when I left, I went to go say goodnight to my parents because they were going to sleep. So I'm sorry I'm a good boy. Are you excited for chapter 2? Yes, I'm very excited. The cast is phenomenal. A lot of familiar faces. I'm really excited for that. Now let's watch Steven's Room for Paranormal Activity. I should have left. No, that would have been good because you know what? This house isn't haunted. It would have been different if it was. If it was haunted, it would have been cool to have like paranormal shit happening. But at the same time, I don't want that shit happening. So no, thank you. Steven, you don't have to collect the whole pond. You guys are nuts. Steven's balling his old water or something. I'm pretty excited for it. Chapter 2, LOL. Damn that water. It was good water. You were gone forever with that. I wasn't gone for that long. Well, as I said, when I left the room, I went to say goodnight to my parents, went downstairs, got a glass of water, got a breakfast bar, something to eat, and that's it. So sorry. I was probably like 5 minutes. I didn't know if Sam's computer or her phone was gonna die. Oh, Nosferatu. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I wasn't sure what that meant. So, what did you say? Sorry. I've watched Nosferatu. See, I would have never known that's what NOS4R2 means. I would never known that means Nosferatu. But now that actually does sound pretty cool. That's Nosferatu. Wow, that's interesting. Um, watched Nosferatu, but I haven't seen Twilight Zone yet. Like, have you not seen the originals yet, or like the you're talking? Oh, you're talking about the new shows because they did come out. They have been coming out with the new Nosferatu show. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, I've seen the Twilight Zone. Oh, that's one of the few I have watched. Thought you fell asleep like Laura. You know what? At least I'm not. No, I'm just joking. I love Laura. She's awesome. But no, I remember. I don't know who has been here for. I don't know because I'm feeling a lot of people in the chat are new. I was live streaming with Laura from Laura's Looney Bin, and she fell asleep. Well, she fell. Me. It was me. I think it was me and Tony from Tony's Dark Nightmares. It might have been a private stream, but yeah, she ended up falling asleep, and I text her, "How's it like? Is Laura okay? Like, did she die or like what happened?" And she's like, "Yeah, she passed out. She had a cigarette in her hand. She had a cigarette in her hand that she was about to light, and she was passed out." I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. So I mean, I could be Laura. So I didn't. I was only like 5 minutes. Come on, guys. I wasn't that long. You guys are funny. I also wait a while. Probably. Well, getting water. I'll see what Sam is up to. She said she's gonna get his computer. How's it coming along? Sorry about that, guys. It was you and me, then Victorian. Okay, you know what, Michael? She might have done it multiple times then. Because I know she falls asleep a lot. And I think you're right. You are right. It's happened twice or three times, and she fell asleep. So funny. She's nuts. I love her. We have 12 people watching, guys. What is up? And thank you guys for the thumbs up. You have 20 likes on this video, so thank you very much. I know earlier we had like 25 people watching, so I appreciate all watching and tuning in tonight. It's been fun. Hopefully Sam will get back on here shortly, and we'll have, I don't know, maybe we'll be on for like maybe half an hour more after she comes on. It'll be fine. We'll just chit chat. I have a few more questions to ask her as well. This is a long show tonight. You guys, I feel bad for you guys. You guys had to wait like 40 minutes looking at a blank screen, waiting for us to go live because of technical difficulties, which happens. It's fine. And at least you guys had yourselves to talk to in the chat, which is good. And now this, but it's okay. It's all good. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But I was gonna say this is probably the longest interview I've ever had. Usually it's like I try to keep it like an hour tops, but it's like turning like 2 hours now, which is fine. It's just for fun anyways. I mean, I let me see what she says. I think she just texted me back. Can you see me? Hold on. No, I can't. I can see you. I just can't hear you. No, she's okay, guys. Do you see her? Everyone probably sees you. I don't know. I'm 20 years old, Sammy. I'm 20 years old. But you're right. A lot of people think I'm younger than my age because I have a young face. People think I'm like in high school still, but it's fine. Wait, where the hell is Sam? Hold on. Nothing still. Nope, nothing. Here, why don't I just hold on. Sam, why don't I just call you through Facebook as a separate tab and like people can hear you through there? Do you want to do that? I can't. I don't know. You can't. Don't. I know. No, yeah, like, shit. I'm trying to think because if you're on Sam, I mean, you can hear me. Obviously, I can't hear you. Um, if you're on camera through here, Google Hangouts, I wonder if it'll allow me. But is your phone dead though? Let me know if your phone's dead because I don't know if you're like. I thought you were charging it because I'm like I can call your phone through Facebook and then have you on camera through Google Hangouts so people can see you. Well, I mean, I don't know. So I don't think you can call through Hangouts and Facebooks on camera at the same time. I don't think the computer will let you do that. So I mean, I could call you through one device to the other. It's up to you. Let me know. You did nail it, Sammy. Good job. I know a lot of people. It's fine. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I kind of like being. I mean, like I'm not the youngest on YouTube that does this kind of stuff, but I'm one of them. I like being kind of the younger generation of horror, getting to meet so many cool people on YouTube. I think it's really cool. Um, yeah, most of my friends are older than me, which is funny, but I'm totally cool with that. I mean, as long as we have the same interest and get along, I'm good with that. Um, wait, there you are. Did I think I heard something?
Hello?
Shit. Yeah, I hear you. What happened?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you and hear you perfectly.
Okay, well, my phone was plugged into my computer, but I guess it wasn't, it was using the battery faster than it was charging it. So my phone's only at 5%, So
I've never even knew you could do that. Charge your phone through your laptop.
yeah.
No, wait, you say from your computer. I never knew you can do that.
Yep, you just plug it like through the USB little area. Guys, I'm so
Oh
cool. This is not
my
embarrassing
god,
at all.
Sam. Oh my god, we missed so much already from like when you've been gone.
Okay, so how was the water though? That's what I need to know.
Okay, I don't understand what I told them. So what I did is like when I left the room, I mean like I knew you're occupied. I think it's when you left, when you cut out, that's when like what the hell, what's taking so long? I think you would have distracted them if your thing didn't cut out. But no,
Yeah.
no. When I left, I went to go to say goodnight to my parents because they're going. I won't see my dad tomorrow because he's at work all day. Then just be a nice boy. And yeah, I went to go say goodnight to them, and then I went downstairs, got a glass of water, got something to eat, and then I came back up. So it was like 5 minutes. It was nothing.
I don't know. It felt like forever, and it really takes unnecessary steps to get into a freaking Google Hangout, if I must say.
Yeah, it is.
It
It's
takes
intense.
too long. It's like relax, Google.
It is. Anyways, we're glad to have you back, and I hope everyone else is enjoying it. Next question we're gonna have from the chat that is a good question is top three scream queens.
Oh, obviously Jamie Lee.
Obviously,
Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the '90s scream queen, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Scream two. Oh, you mean '90s for?
No, I meant
No, you
like
mean
just like in
what?
general, a
In
'90s
general?
queen.
Okay. I think you meant one. Wait, who was it again? Sorry.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think see, I get her and Sarah Michelle Gellar mixed up.
You
I
get
don't know why.
well because they were in the same film, so
They were in the last. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
it's a good movie, right?
Yeah, it is. That's a
I
good
love
pick.
it. Who would be your number one?
Jamie Lee Curtis, obviously.
Obviously. Who else? What's everyone saying in the chat?
Someone said
Oh,
Danielle Harris.
yeah, she's amazing.
Oh my God, Michael. To be honest, I didn't even think it was like I don't know. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I didn't think it was that long. So if it was 5 minutes, I mean that's fine. I mean I'm here now, and I'm glad you guys had fun
Dude,
and
like,
made
can
a
we
joke out of it and had a good laugh. I mean, at least you guys had each other to talk to in the chat. But to be honest, I didn't think I was really that gone for that long. Plus, I didn't know Sam's thing was going to crash on her, so I'm like, okay, they're
That's so
occupied, just answering their questions.
I mean, we were doing pretty well. I
Yeah,
don't
you guys are fine. Don't
I
worry.
I was asking
She's
people if
like
they
Michael Long. He's like, just face it, Steve. It was longer than 5 minutes. It's all right. We won't think anything less of you.
aw. Well, I was asking people if
I
they had
didn't time it, so I got a timer on my
Twilight
phone.
Zone. Did anyone
Pardon?
watch it? I was asking people if they had watched the new Twilight Zone. Did anyone answer or say if they did?
Some people
Taylor?
did, yeah. I don't remember who, but people have. I've seen it. I've seen like the first 4 episodes. I gotta catch up on them on my PVR.
Yeah, I think the first one is my favorite.
Yeah.
I think.
The episode?
Yeah, the first episode, the
I
first story.
I like the one where the woman goes to college with her son, and she has that because that the old camera, and she
Yeah, the
rewinds time with it.
camcorder.
That one was good.
Yeah, that one was
Oh,
intense.
that
It's
was
like no
really
matter
intense.
what she did, she couldn't get away.
Oh, it was terrifying. All right, so Scream Queen. So we got Jamie Lee Curtis, and you got also you said Jennifer Love Hewitt, and who else?
Ugh. Can I count Elvira as a scream queen?
I guess. I mean, I guess.
I know.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I don't know. Does a Scream Queen? Is it
She's
just like usually a Scream Queen is like someone that has a famous iconic scream, but like, can a Scream Queen be like a famous female horror icon? I don't know.
Elvira's more like a horror host, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. What's mine, anyways? I mean, my favorite's Jamie Lee Curtis, but I mean, Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. She's not like I don't think she's a really big screamer. She's more like a badass.
Yeah, Nancy's a good one. Who else is there? Linnea, I'm surprised you didn't say her.
Yes, Linnea. Oh, I'm gonna change it. So Jamie Lee Curtis, Linnea, and Marilyn Burns from Texas Chainsaw Massacre played Sally.
That's a good one.
Linnea Quigley. She's awesome. She's funny.
I remember on her Facebook page, she was talking about how she had like a rat infestation in her house.
Oh God,
And yeah, it was kind of bizarre.
that's funny. I mean, that's not what I say.
It's not funny, but yeah.
You made me laugh now. That's really gross. But I mean, she loves animals, so that's the bright side.
Yeah, she does.
She probably liked it.
Linda Blair's a very huge animal lover.
Yes, her too. Linda Blair World Heart Foundation. I love how all these like horror icons now are like all like about that stuff. I mean, we
Yeah.
got Christina Elise McCarthy, Linnea Quigley, Linda Blair. Ted Raimi is also big on that stuff too.
I think that's how I would be too.
Yeah.
Like use your platform for that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Michael Long, he says, is Sam and Joe coming next? Is Sam and Joe going to next year's Texas Frightmare Weekend?
I don't know. I know that this TFW, when it was really close, we were like, oh, we should have went. But then after the weekend was done, I was like, I don't feel like I missed out on too much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more important to like see our friends rather than meet the horror celebrities and stuff. So I would definitely want to go to see like all of our friends.
Yeah.
But
You know
so
that
many things I want to do. It's so hard to do everything you want.
I know because everything is about money. Money controls the world. Okay, I was gonna say we were talking about overhyped movies earlier. I think Texas Frightmare Weekend is super overhyped. That's just me though.
Yeah.
That's just me. It just feels like every time someone's on a live stream, like a horror live stream, they always talk about TFW, like all the time. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
we get it. It's a horror con. It's big. I mean, there's other horror cons in this U.S. too, but I understand that Texas Frightmare is one of the biggest ones. But I heard this year actually kind of sucked too because there's so many people and it's too crowded there.
Yeah, I feel like they've probably outgrown their space that they've been in.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
and the
know.
thing too is like I feel like people that go to TFW, it's mostly people who like that we all know each other from like YouTube or Instagram or like a horror group. So you go there to meet up with your friends online. So that's why it's cool. But as far as like the vendors, I don't ever really buy anything when I've gone to TFW. My favorite con is Monster Mania. And I'm
Yes,
always spending money there and it's so fun. I really like it and we
that
always
one's
talk
good.
about it. But I mean, if you're like close to Texas, I would definitely say go to Texas Frightmare. But I mean, it's not like the only cool, fun
Horror
con
con.
out there.
Yeah, everyone talks about it. It drives me nuts. I'm sorry. It just like everyone talks about it, like all the time. Like, okay,
Yeah.
move on to something else. Like we know about this already. Like I don't know. It drives me nuts. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe 1 year I'll go. I mean, I want to just in general. I want to go to the U.S. for new other horror cons.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I think the guys have a lot of cool stuff down there. You said like you said what was it? The monster. We said Monster Palooza.
Monster Mania. I would
Monster
love to
Mania.
go to Monster Palooza though.
Yeah, Monster Palooza, Monster Mania, Spooky Empire. Um, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I had to travel. Um, right, let's see here. Um, mm, 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 mm. Didn't get to meet both of you this year. Johnny and Morgan mostly went to meet friends. The celebrities was just the icing on the cake. Yeah, congrats to Johnny and Morgan as well on their new kid, Ramona.
Right?
So
Cute.
cute. She's so cute. I love the I love the photo when she's doing the middle finger. It's so funny.
Just flipping them off. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
cute.
so funny.
I was gonna go back to someone's comment. They asked if we believe in ghosts.
Yes, I saw that. I'm skimming through these. I do.
I do too.
There's just too much freaky shit that happens in this world for me not to believe.
Yeah. Too many spirits and so much energy, and it's just crazy if
Yeah.
you. I mean, it's not crazy if you don't believe in ghosts, but it's kind
No.
of crazy.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I think it's just because, like, I mean, a lot of people like us, we watch horror films. So, I mean, that kind of gets us more paranoid too, I think.
Yeah.
So,
And I think you're more open to believing it because you're like, yeah,
right.
I feel like that's real.
Hmm. Yeah. I used to love watching like the celebrity ghost stories and all that stuff.
Have you had
Um,
any ghost experiences?
I'm sure I know I've had one when I was a kid, but I don't know if it was real or not. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to think of something else.
It probably was. Don't you?
Well, I remember like when I was a kid, I was like in my old bedroom. I walked in and I saw like feet walking on the side of my bed. It was really weird.
Ooh, that is creepy.
But like it wasn't like feet. It wasn't like I just saw feet. That's it.
Like chopped off feet?
Yeah, like not like it was invisible feet. Like I could see the feet, but they're invisible. Like I could see through them, and it was just
Oh,
walking.
yeah.
It was really weird. I'm trying to think of any other things, any creepy shit has been happening. I'm sure other things have. We've done. I've done. Okay, my brother got me a Ouija board for Christmas one year. I've never used it, but my sister, my brother used it, and they couldn't get anyone. They couldn't like connect to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't. I haven't really had a memory that's stuck with me that scared me. How about
So
you?
you haven't played the Ouija board yet?
No, I don't know if I want to.
Don't. Yeah, like I don't even want to talk about it. When I was a kid, me and my friends used to play the Ouija board all the time, and
Oh
it,
shit! You
there was like a time in my life of where it haunted me, and I'm like, I'll never play it again. Like it was so scary. Um, like like I don't even like telling the stories because it sounds crazy. Like that's impossible. That did not happen. But just like some of the things we would play and we would say like, oh, if there's really someone we're talking to, like move this or move that. And there were times where whatever would move, like Jenga, because Jenga was really popular at the time, like it came out then.
Oh
um
yeah.
so you can probably Google it and see like how old I am. But we would do we'd be like move a Jenga block. So it would literally throw a Jenga block. Like it just sounds so crazy telling you. And then it would tell us, it would say things that like happened to me when I was a kid that like no one knew about. And I'm like, it's literally like just saying all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not going to be moving it to say this stuff. Like, I can't believe it's talking about this crazy stuff. And then it got to a point of where like it haunted us. And so we started to not play it. And my friend freaked out to where we didn't end it how you're supposed
Oh
to.
shit.
And I ended up breaking it and put it in the trash can. And then I don't know, because I feel like my friend's parents wouldn't go out of their way to buy a new one, but it showed up again in her closet. Like it was damaged, but it was together
No
literally in
way.
the top of her closet,
No
like
way.
on
No
top
way.
shelf.
No way. No way.
And
No way.
I stopped going over there because I was like, I cannot do this anymore. Like
No way. There's no
it,
way. There's no way.
that's
There's no
what
way.
I'm like
There's no way. There's no
scared.
way.
That's what I said. Like it sounds crazy, but I'm like, I'll never fucking play the Ouija board again.
That's nuts.
There's no way. Like I'll
That
let other
sounds like a
people play
freaking
it.
movie. Like how the hell's that happen?
I know, and like it was crazy. It haunted me for the longest time. I'm like, never again.
Oh
Yeah.
god. That's
No.
terrifying. So you got this Ouija board, you had enough with it, so you burnt it, threw it in the trash, and it arrived back to your friend's house
No,
in her
we
closet.
I didn't burn it. I just broke it. Like I broke it in half. Like I broke it over my knee and I ripped it and then I threw it in her trash.
Okay. And then it arrived back in her closet.
It was right back in her closet. Like I don't and her parents were kind of like strict. Like they didn't really have, how do I say it? They didn't really have a personality to where I think that they would buy it again just to creep us out, if that makes any
Do you
sense.
think your friend was lying to you or no?
No, we saw it.
But did it arrive like right away back, or did it take like a few days to arrive back?
No, it was the next day.
What the? That's nuts. What? I don't.
That's why I don't even like telling the story because it sounds ridiculous. But I'm like,
Holy shit,
mm-mm,
that's nuts. No,
mm-mm.
I believe you. That's insane.
No. And like then in my room, after we would play it all the time, I started seeing like these ghosts and just weird objects in my room. Like I
What?
would see this
Oh
little.
God.
I'm not like
How the
I
hell did
kept
you get? Did
sleeping
you
with my.
go through therapy for this? Like, how the hell did you surpass this in life?
I slept with my mom for the longest time because I was like frightened to death. There was always like you know those little monkeys that have the
The percussion cymbals
Yes.
thing.
There was always a monkey on the edge of my bed that would do the little symbols. And then there was, I would always see a balloon floating at the foot of my bed. And I had a lot of sleep paralysis growing up. Like I still experience it. And I would just yell for my mom. And I'm like, Mom, Mom, because I was so afraid. And she would come in my room. And of course, everything like disappears. And she's like, What? And I'm like, Can you bring me a glass of water? And she's like, That you yelled like bloody murder just because you wanted water. I'm like, Yeah. Because I mean, she knew I was playing it and she kept telling me. And then I started to sleep with her because I was so scared. Every single night, there was always something that would.
That's terrifying.
Yes. I'm like, never again. Like, I believe in the Ouija board. Don't play
Okay,
it.
how would you get like okay? You slept with or obviously you slept with your mom because you're too scared to sleep by yourself. So what the hell happened after that though? Like, how did it just disappear?
Well, I mean, like the stuff eventually disappeared probably when I was in high school because I remember we lived at a different place and I was like, well, we're away, so maybe everything is left back at the house, but then it's I sound crazy. So then I remember like my bed would always shake, like it felt like someone was just like pressing on it like
Oh,
that, and I would say stop, like leave me alone, stop, and my bed would stop. And I'm like, well, maybe it's the washer or dryer, maybe my mom's doing laundry, and I would always go to the laundry area, and there was nothing in the washer or dryer. And then I remember my TV was on, and I don't know if you guys remember her, but her name was it was like, was it Sylvia? She was like a psychic.
oh, Sylvia Brown.
Yes. She like it was really weird because it was an episode of where she was on one of the talk shows and she said if you feel your bed is shaking, there's a ghost that's trying to communicate with you. Just tell it to leave you alone. So then I went through a thing of where I'm like, I'll believe that ghosts are around me, but I'm not going to believe it so much to where they have to do things to prove that they're there. So I'm
Hmm.
just like, I don't know. It's really weird.
That's terrifying. I don't understand how you live with that.
Well, and then it's really strange too because like when I would visit Joe, like for a while he lived with his parents for a little bit, and his mom is very in tune with like spirits and she's very sensitive to all of that stuff. And I was telling Joe that there was a little boy that I saw like in the basement. He was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, I keep seeing him." And I was talking to his mom and she was like, "Are you seeing anything? Like, are you picking up on anything?" And I had told her about the little boy, and she was like, "That's the little boy who's been here for blah, blah, blah." And she was like giving me this whole backstory about this little kid. And so I was always afraid to go to sleep. We had to sleep with the lights on. I was like, mm-mm. And then there was a lady with like a bonnet that I kept kind of seeing her shadow. And his mom was talking about this lady who had lived at their house for a while. Like her spirit was stuck in their house. Like it was just, it's too weird for it not to be true. Like I sound crazy.
That's intense. Like, to be like, the thing is like I don't want to even say this, but it's like, oh God, watch me get possessed or something.
See,
Like,
that's the thing.
the
Like
thing
you
is,
don't
look,
know.
I haven't really, knock on wood while I say this, I haven't really experienced much paranormal activity in my life, and I wouldn't mind experiencing some just to say like I believe in like, oh, this stuff is real, and I don't want that to really happen, but I kind of do want that to happen at the same time. You know what I mean?
You're so funny.
I don't want to get freaking possessed. Oh God. But I kind of want to experience something scary. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't mind like visiting haunted. I visited haunted places. Like I visited this um haunted tunnel before. I wouldn't mind visiting like haunted places and get spooked out. But I don't know if I want to go to the extreme level that you've been through. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're probably like scarred for life. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think about it all the time, and I'm just like, my dog's looking in the corner. It's freaking me out now. But it's like I try not to focus on it too much because I'm like, if you do, then I feel like that's when the bad stuff happens. But then if you don't acknowledge them, then they're gonna do things to get your attention. So I'm like, you're here, I'm here, you do your thing, I'll do my thing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's how I feel about it.
Shit, you should write a book.
I do want to write a book, a Halloween book.
It'd be like a kid's book, like. I don't know. I think you should do two. You should do like a kid's Halloween book, and then you should do like one of your like your paranormal experiences.
Yeah, I would love that.
Freaking Michael, shut up, Michael. He's like, there's someone standing behind you.
Stop. Like
I
I'm
love
definitely
Michael. Michael and Michael Long and Michael Vegas are like the two people on YouTube that like support everyone's horror channels.
yeah, they're so nice.
Yeah. Made you look. Watch the
Maybe.
freaking nun be right behind me, and I get possessed right on camera.
Oh my gosh. You guys
All
are
right,
scaring me.
I'm gonna go to my next question. I still have like a few questions for you that we've kind of been going off topic with others, which is
Okay.
great because I've been getting to ask other questions that I didn't have on my list from fans. So thank you guys for tuning in and asking all your amazing fan questions. But I got a few here for myself, and we already talked about. Oh yeah, so what's your favorite things to do in October?
Ooh, so I love throwing Halloween parties. I like going to the pumpkin patch, of course, carving pumpkins, buying Halloween decor, watching horror movies. This year, I want to do like a movie schedule of where you watch a specific horror or Halloween movie every day. Like, I want to make a little like follow along movie
Mm-hmm.
list. Um, there's a party that we've been going to here in Salem. It's at the Hawthorne. It's like the oldest hotel, and it's
Oh
three
shit!
floors, and it's like a massive Halloween party. So we're gonna go to that again. Um, I just like being outside of my house, like during October, because it's
Right.
like Christmas, but
Oh,
it's fall. If
in
that makes sense.
Salem must be a dream in October.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Are you gonna hate it just because it's so touristy and it's gonna be so busy?" But I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see if I'll be like, "Wow, it's so crowded," or if I'll just say, "Oh, it doesn't bother me."
Now wait, okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hollywood shows Salem at a different point of view.
Mhm.
What's can you like kind of like a chart difference, like things that you see in movies that are based in Salem,
Mhm.
based in real life? Can you make like a chart, split it up, and say the things that are this? You know, like one of those charts in school when you have like the two little circles and the ones they're different on each
What are
side, and the
those?
middles are like the ones that are like they kind of connect the same.
Yeah. Well, I will say that not everyone in Salem actually likes Halloween. Like, there's a lot of people who wish that they phased out the spooky Halloween stuff. So that's a little disappointing because I think sometimes they forget that that's why people come to Salem, just because of all the history with the witch trials, and then also because it is like a Halloween town. I think they forget that that's what brings most tourists here, which feeds the town. Um, So that was kind of hard to get used to because when I first moved here, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're into Halloween," like, "Oh, it's not even Halloween," and blah blah blah. Um, and it's more like, see, I'm not obviously from the East Coast. Like, it's more about like fishing and beach life. Like, I don't know what you would call that.
I think you
I don't
said it well enough.
Yeah, it's more like people are all like that. But there is like some people that do like the spooky stuff and do like horror all year round. But sometimes I wonder if people, not that they're getting misled, but it's like I just do whatever I can to bring like Halloween into my environment. So yeah, I am in Salem, and yeah, it is spooky and witchy and all of that stuff, but it's not like that all year round. Like if you come after Halloween, it's so dead and it doesn't get busy until like late April or May. But other than that, it's like a ghost town, like
That's pretty
especially
creepy.
during winter, obviously. But so yeah,
Wow.
but I mean, it seems like they're embracing the Halloween spooky stuff a little bit more because they are realizing like how much people do love it. So that's good.
Right. That's awesome. Very
But I
cool.
think people should still visit here if you love Halloween. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it
Yeah.
is a little bit different.
Yeah. I would love to go there. I think it'd be really cool to go there.
You should. Where at in Canada are you?
Toronto.
Toronto? I can't remember where's Steve at, Flipping the Nerd.
He's in Ottawa, I believe.
I don't even know like
That's like
where
4 hours away from
you.
me.
4 hours?
Yeah, he's like 4 hours away from me. I've been to Ottawa before. It's like a 4 hour drive.
Oh, you guys should meet up sometime.
Well, we are supposed to meet up at Niagara Falls, but then he couldn't go because he had work. We might meet up at a fan expo in Toronto. We'll see.
Oh, cool. When is that?
August, I
Cool.
believe. Yeah, it'll be
I
fun.
know. Yeah, we had
The
talked about going to something with him and his wife earlier on the in the year, but it didn't work out. But he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he's really cool. I might have
Yeah,
through doing a trade box.
you did.
Yeah, I think it might have been. I think it was Joe's House of Horror trade box. I did one with
Yeah.
him, and that's where we kind of met and started talking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Um. So funny. So okay, you guys are driving me nuts. Like obviously, I'm a horror fan. Obviously, why am I doing this? I'm not. I am a horror fan. Okay. Anyways, no, I am a horror fan. No, freaking the chat is like she's like, Steven, there's something behind you. And then I looked because that's what every person would probably do.
Hmm.
And even though I know there's no one there, I'm gonna look just because I'm gonna look. And they're like, oh, in the chat, he's like, he made you look. He looked. Oh my god, he looked. Haha.
Aw.
Who won
You
it though?
gotta just make sure. Gotta make sure.
You gotta make sure that the demons are not entering this room. I think the demons would be too afraid to even enter my house.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, Michael, fake horror fan, not fake horror fan. I don't even know why I was doing that.
Horror fan.
Fake horror fan. No, I'm born. Um, my mom was born on Halloween,
Oh my
and
gosh, that's amazing.
yeah, my mom's born on Halloween, and then I'm born on um the 27th of October.
Oh,
So
nice.
I grew up with all this Halloween stuff year round, all the time. So, and then what's funny, when I was younger, I was really afraid of like horror movies. Like, it's so funny. And so I remember because like I used to watch Abbott and Costello all the time, meet Frankenstein, like the VHS tape got like worn out. And when I was watching Halloween for the first time, well, my dad got this like VHS of a
Yeah.
compilation of different horror films together, like different clips, and it was called like the Boogeyman the Killer compilation by Flixmix, and it was this VHS tape, and that's what introduced me to like different characters. And after that, I watched Halloween. I remember when we were watching Halloween because like I was a kid and I was watching with my brother and sister. My mom was like, "Turn it off." It was like when PJ Souls in bed and she's like, "See anything you like." It's so funny. That's like a childhood memory though, because like I mean, it was funny back then. It's like not a big deal then, but back then it was funny. So I don't know. There's a lot of memories, and from that, I mean, I was terrified of Michael Jackson's Thriller and like The Wicked Witch of the
Um,
West on the Wizard of Oz. Then I would say within the last 5 years, I started like watching a lot of horror and getting into it more. Probably actually more than 5 years. Like obviously
yeah,
now within the last 3 years, I've been obsessive over it. But like,
right.
trying to think. Anyways, there was a gap between that I watched horror movies, but I wasn't like obsessive over it. But I am not a fake horror fan. I can let you know that. I know my shit. My parents like you should like there was like what's it called? What am I thinking? Oh, she's like, my parents like, oh, you should be like a teacher. It's like you should educate people that don't know about this stuff, and perhaps, and as I say, perhaps, as a matter of fact, I have. So through elementary school and high school, I've done different projects that talk about horror movies and behind the scenes, special effects, and doing that, and doing that. So I've been obsessed with this and loving horror since like late elementary school.
That's awesome. Well, it's funny too because I remember I don't know how I first like found out about you or discovered I not discovered you but came across your stuff. It might have been maybe in Joe's group, but I told Joe, it was like a few years ago. I was like, Joe, I was like, this kid is you. And he's like, what? I was like, this is you. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, he's so young and he loves horror. I was like, we got to like become friends with him. And I'm always like, this is your mini Joe. And so every time you're doing something, I'm like, he reminds me so much of Joe.
That's
Like
funny.
in a good way because he always like had some kind of thing to do. Like in high school, they had some kind of like high school cable show where they talked about horror, and I'm like, that's so cool. Like I wish I could have done something like that in high school.
Yeah, it
But yeah,
was.
remind me so much of each other. I think that's awesome.
That's so funny. Well, I wish we connected sooner because, like, I mean, I've watched your channel for like since I started YouTube, I think in 2017 in
Mm-hmm.
February. And by the time you come across like all these horror channels, it's ridiculous. But
It's a lot, yeah.
I remember before I started an account, I love watching people's like collections and what they have. I'm like, I want this, I want that. And then I eventually got a job, and then I started like collecting. I'm like, shit, this is amazing. I love this shit. I've been wanting this stuff for so long after looking on eBay and watching people's videos. And then after a while, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And you did not want to watch the early videos. They're cringy as. And yeah, so I started doing YouTube, and I met a lot of cool people. And then like over time, like I'm subscribed to over like 1,000 horror or like movie related channels. And then you're one of
Whoa.
them that I've came across. I'm like, oh shit, like this, like I'm like she's so cool. So like literally, it's like all like it's not like just horror related. It's Halloween related. Like
Yeah.
this is amazing. I love it. Like that's the thing about you is like there's not a lot of channels like yours out there because yours is like pretty much just Halloween. It's not
Mm-hmm.
horror movie stuff and all that stuff. It's mainly just like decor and haul pickups and all that stuff. I love
Yeah.
it. It's like yeah, then I'm like shit. And then once I was so funny when what the time I don't know how long you and Joe been together because I found out about Joe's channels too around probably around the same time. And then eventually down there, I'm like, oh shit, Sam and Joe are together. I'm like, what?
I know it's crazy. We met through YouTube.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is that for the longest time, because you guys didn't announce it yet. They're like your official couple. And when I'm like, I always saw you guys in like vlogs and pictures. I'm like, they're definitely gonna like get together. It's like no doubt about it. And, like
Yeah.
sure enough, then you guys made it public online. I'm like, okay, I knew it. I told you.
Yeah. That's so fun.
Yeah, small world.
It really is a small world.
It really is. Oh shit,
Small
Joseph
YouTube
Canales
world.
is in the chat.
I know. Hi, Joseph.
All right, I'm gonna get to my last two. I know it's like 12. It's after 12 o'clock. This is
I'm
by far the
so sorry.
longest show I've ever done. It's usually like 40 to an hour tops to show, but I mean we have like still 20 people watching. So I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around and asking all your great
Thanks,
questions.
guys.
Now, yeah, Michael. Now Steven just has to grow a beard like Joe. I wonder how it'd look. I want to grow facial hair like I can grow facial hair easily, but like it like it's hard to explain. It doesn't like I actually just shaved today. It was like it's getting to that point where it's like I grow a lot of scruff, but you have to wait. Like it's so itchy. And it's like I don't want to have to wait for it to like fully grow. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to.
you gotta like wait for a while and then it goes.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind growing like a beard, but I don't want like a full beard. Like I want like at least what's it called? Like just this area.
Goatee,
What's it called?
goatee, goatee.
Goatee. Yeah, I guess so. That's yeah, I don't know. Because beards are a lot to maintain. I don't want to do that shit. I had long hair for the longest time, and long hair is not easy to take care of. So I give props to every female and every male that has long hair and deals with it.
Yeah.
Because my hair used to get super like it got oily like within like a day. I'm like, fuck. It's like nasty. It starts getting like pain to like keep or neat and stuff. I'm like, it's that you know what though, when I was growing my hair, it got to that certain awkward point where it's like it's long and it's short and it's hard to keep it neat.
Mhm.
You gotta kind of wait for it to start growing longer so that it keeps the weight of the hair keeps it down. Like, I'm just gonna cut it. It's just too much maintenance. So props to you and every other female and male that have long hair because I
Long
think
hair.
long hair looks good on a lot of people. It's weird too. I think a lot of I don't know. Like a lot of long hair suits on guys. I think a lot of short hair suits on girls too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
like it's not fair. Like a lot of girls think it's not fair for guys that they can just grow a beard and they look so different with a beard. Like
Isn't it
it
insane? Like,
I'm like, if I was a guy, I would have a beard because it like changes your whole face. Like it just I feel like beards are just so handsome. Everyone looks so nice with them.
they
Not
do
that
look really
people who
good. It
don't
looks
have beards,
sharp.
it
And I
looks
would probably
yeah,
because I have a baby face, so I'd probably look a little bit older. You know what I'm gonna be like? Because okay, my parents are like, you look because I look young for my age. I have like a baby face, but not like too bad. But anyways, I'm 20, and people still think I'm like maybe like 4 years younger than my age, which is fine. Like my parents are like, oh, it's gonna benefit you when you get older. You're gonna look young. Like I'm like yeah, I'm only like 70 years old. I'm gonna look like I'm 40 years old. and,
exactly.
and then I'm gonna be like the next Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd does not age. It's
Oh my
ridiculous.
god, I love Paul Rudd.
I'll probably look like him when I get older. So
I
I mean
love
that's the bright side.
there you go.
um And Joseph, yeah, Joseph actually won my 500 subscriber giveaway. And guys,
Oh cool.
we're like what 40 away now? Not even no. Yeah, we're about 30 away now. 30 away from 700. So it is
Exciting.
very exciting. And yeah, Joseph won my 500 subscriber giveaway. So congrats on that, buddy. Hope you get your prizes soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Do you have? I have a question. I know it's like freaking off topic, but like you work from home, so like you have to get up early because I don't want to be on forever.
No, whenever you want to go, you go. Um,
Okay, I just want to make sure because like I don't want to like stall you. I
yeah,
work
you're
at 4 o'clock
fine.
tomorrow, so I can sleep in. I'm fine. I just want to make sure you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. So when I like don't feel obligated that we have to stay on and then don't feel
No,
obligated.
no, not at all. I just want to finish doing my questions. All right. You said you're talking about paranormal activity they've had. What's your biggest fear?
Um, I don't know. It's kind of dark. My biggest fear, well, can it be real life? Like, right?
Yeah, I'd be real life, whatever.
Okay, so I'm afraid of I'm afraid of getting old and no one's going to take care of me because I don't have any kids.
Yeah, that's a good response because I think about that too.
But I'm hoping that human euthanasia is allowed by the time that comes and then I'll just have myself euthanized.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, if yeah, I know it's scary. God, I don't want to get old.
I mean, I don't mind getting old. It's just like I don't want to have to spend my life like
And die
in a
alone.
nursing home. Like I rather no, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna no. I'll No. No. I'll blow out my own candle in my jack-o'-lantern myself if I have to before I go into a nursing home. If you
Oh.
can't. What's your
When it,
biggest fear?
my biggest fear? These are like the two comical ones.
Let's hear it.
Being either burnt alive
Oh,
or
good.
drowning.
That's scary.
Like I've tried, like I used to be a swimmer, I used to swim a lot, but then I stopped. That was really the only I don't would you qualify swimming as sports? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
good at sports. I've never been good at it. Never really interests me. But anyways, I've tried multiple sports. I was always good at swimming when I was younger, and I always try like how long could I hold my breath for? Then it comes to that certain point, you're like, I gotta breathe. I'm gonna die. I'm like, I can only imagine what the hell freaking drowning feels like. What the hell? Like, it's I don't know.
I don't know what would be less
What would be
painful.
worse, burning alive or drowning alive?
I feel like drowning maybe would be a better way
Oh
because
God.
I think when you're like burning to death, your whole like every like pain sensory is going crazy and it's
Oh,
going to take a
cells.
while for your body to like go in. Well, maybe your body goes into shock and that helps it a little bit, but it's like when you're
Hmm.
drowning, it's more of your mind, like a mind thing that you're freaking out that you can't breathe, but then maybe it, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I should try it sometime.
What?
I'm just joking. As I said before, like I tried holding my breath like underwater. It's just like that point. You're just like, holy shit! I'm like, I can't do it. I don't know. It's pretty scary. Anyways,
I'm
that's
also
a
afraid of being kidnapped too.
yeah, yeah. It's very that is a good one. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good. What is everybody in the chat like? I know we've been kind of talking amongst um, me and Sam have been discussing like questions, but like we should actually get like your guys' input in the chat. Like, what are you guys' biggest fears? And let's start hearing your stuff. Don't want to
Or
disqualify
said
you.
buried alive.
Burn the bear. Shit.
I think that's almost worse than drowning and
Yeah, because when you're buried alive, you do go crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the worst out of anything.
And I think it would take a while, maybe.
Yeah, it would. Well, that Ryan Reynolds movie, Buried, that one was intense.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really? It
Yeah.
like I've
I mean,
only seen it
I
once.
know which one it is, but I feel like some people didn't really like it. And I think I was like, okay, I guess I don't need to be in a rush to see it.
I didn't mind it. It was different. It was. I mean, I give props to whoever can film a movie at one location. I think it's really amazing. Like Adam Green with Frozen, he shot like I mean, like sure the beginning is like of the ski resort, but like the majority of the movies of them stuck on the ski lift. And
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I give props to whoever films on one location only because I think that's harder to do and harder to tell a story that way. And people that pull it off, I think it's amazing.
Yeah. Not to go back to scary depression talk, but Katie said flying is one of her fears. And then Michael said, biggest fear, anything happening to my kids,
Hmm.
which if I had kids, I would stress about that all the time. And then just Jamie said, snakes, hands down, anything to do with snakes. And then Sammy and Spooky Bev both talked about being kidnapped because that can happen
Yes.
more often than all the other stuff.
Yes, indeed. It's a scary world we live in nowadays. I was watching the news. A baby. That's kind of off topic, but this this baby was put in a plastic bag in the garbage.
That was a movie?
No, this is real life. It was on the news tonight.
Oh my god.
I know. It is a crazy world we live in. That's
Oh, why don't you want to ask if it was dead when they found it?
what?
Okay. Was the baby dead?
No, it was alive. I know, so shitty.
That stuff is
Anyways,
scary. Like that stuff always sticks in my brain. Like I'll think about that like before I go to bed, and I'll think about that little baby tomorrow. Like I just, ugh, the world is crazy.
and us horror fans are probably the most normal people.
Yeah.
Feels like a lot of horror people, like in the community, are like every horror fan you meet are like the nicest people ever.
Mm-hmm. It's
Freaking
true.
nuts. We are the weirdos, and we are the nicest people at the same time.
We're the nicest weirdos, everyone.
Yes. Oh, that's a good channel name.
The nicest weirdo.
The nicest weirdos. Like it was like a, I don't know.
Well, anyone who wants to start a channel, there's a channel name.
Yeah, the nicest weirdo. Um, what other kind of genre of film do you enjoy other than horror?
I love comedies.
Yeah.
Like comedies like Seth Rogen stuff.
Okay.
Paul Rudd, Jonah Hill. I like stuff like that. I love a good romance movie. I know it's so cheesy, but
Chick flicks.
and yeah, well, some of them. And Joe always makes fun of me because he's like, "You're Halloween happy. I'm going to tell all of your fans, all of your followers. I love Christmas movies.
Oh my
I
god.
love Christmas movies."
You and Laura from Laura's Looney Bin and shit, I think I'm missing somebody else. Shit. Anyways, Laura from Laura's Looney Bin, you know who she is, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
likes
she's
Christmas movies
obsessed with like
too.
Hallmark Christmas movies and
I love them.
oh my god.
They're so fun.
They are. My
What
mom
about
loves
you?
them. My mom's obsessed with them. She watches them all the time. I'm like, you crazy. But I'm like,
They're
I'm
so
crazy for
fun and
watching horror
festive.
movies all the time. Everyone has their thing, and that's what it is. I just love how like what I love about the Hallmark movies is that they always end the same way. It closes off with a kiss and then it goes to the credits right away. I'm like, oh my god, all the time.
Yeah, it's like happy ending. The lady finds her husband or whatever, and happy ever after, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, a lot of people love there. What's it called? There's a certain word for the people that like the Hallmark movies.
They do? They have like a little fandom?
Yes, and there's a Facebook page for it too.
Really?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try to if I can invite you to it right now. Hallmark.
That's so funny.
What's it called? I know there's a certain word for the people that like them.
I'm trying to think of what it would be.
Groups.
Hi, Lita. How are you?
Lita Fairy, what is up? How's it going? Are you still on the road today, Lita? Well, maybe it's called like Hallmark Junkies. I don't know. There's a certain word
Oh my
for it.
God. So funny. Krampus is good. I think Krampus is beautiful, if that makes sense. The film is so cool.
I've watched
I
it
love
recently, actually.
Christmas
It's
horror.
pretty good. I mean, I've not recently. I've seen it before, but I rewatched it like this past Christmas, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is a pretty good movie. I can't find the group that Laura's a part of, but if I find it, I will let you know and invite you.
Okay. Is it Christmas specifically?
I think it's a little bit of both. I could be wrong. I mean, I've only visited the when Laura sent me the link. I checked it out once. I don't really remember. But like
Well, it
some
could be
group,
Hallmark Christmas Movie Club.
yeah, it might be that one. There's two of them. There's Hallmark Christmas Movies that has 7,000 members, and the Hallmark Christmas Movie Club has 5,000.
How fun. I
I'll
love how
find out
it's
from
like
Laura which one it is.
I love how it's like there will be no drama in this group. Well, there better not be because this is about Christmas movies.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Freaking me and Michael were talking about that too, about the Christmas movies. I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's funny. But like, cause like, well, Laura's obsessed with Christmas like all year round, obsessed. And
How fun. Christmas is so fun.
I know it's when everyone's happy.
It is when everyone's happy.
Most time.
Except for like midway towards the end, because everyone's like, oh shit, I didn't do my shopping. And now I have to go out in the crowds.
Yeah. I have a quick, because wait, you're a Hallmark junkie, obviously. You watch a lot of Christmas movies. You know they always use the same people in like every single movie. Do you think they're like under contract?
I mean, I guess they could be, huh?
Because like they use the same actors all the time. It's insane.
Yeah, like currently
No.
it's what's her face? Candace Cameron, DJ
Yeah,
from Full House.
and that girl from the Black Christmas remake in Mean Girls. What's her name?
Oh,
There it
Lacey.
is. Lacey Chabert.
Yeah, Lacey Chabert.
Yeah, she's in a lot of them too. And Alicia Witt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I got my mom a Alicia Witt autograph, 8x10, and because Alicia Witt also sings, so I got her a couple of her CDs. I got it for my mom for Christmas. She actually liked it, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she's obsessed, and it's like it's to Sarah. Like it's not like just an autograph, like just a plain autograph. She was doing like a Christmas deal on her website, so like gonna get that something unique.
Oh,
I
that's
think it's
nice.
cute though. Like no disrespect that people that do the Hallmark movies. I mean like like a lot of people seem to really enjoy them and like them. It's just not my
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I
But
like the mainstream too, because I don't have the Hallmark channel, so whatever they put like on Netflix or Hulu, I'll watch. But I
mhm.
like like anything that has Christmas.
Yeah,
Like if I hear a bell, I'm like, oh, that's a Christmas movie. I love it.
right. That's awesome. I love like I don't know. I pretty much like watch the mainstream movies all the time. It's kind of a shame, but it's the only thing. There's not really like besides Hallmark. There's not really a lot of independent Christmas movies,
Yeah.
and a lot of like Hallmark movies are all TV movies.
Yeah. Like Lifetime too.
Yeah.
They're doing more like fall movies, kind of like how they do the Christmas movies.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
always fun.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh man. Serendipity, and I love A Christmas Story.
I love Christmas Story. Yeah.
So good, right? Home Alone.
That's what I grew up with. Home Alone and
Yeah.
Christmas Story. Those are the two.
Yep.
Hey, someone said the one with Kurt Russell. That one was called Christmas Chronicles, I think. That one was really good. I really enjoyed that. That's a Netflix original.
I don't think I've seen it. Black Christmas is good, of course.
Oh, of
Die
course.
Hard is a Christmas movie. I agree with that.
I guess so. It's hard to say
Die
that. Like
Hard?
that's a mixed thing. I think it's like I think of it more like a thriller action movie that's based in Christmas time. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's certain aspects that's Christmas, but obviously, I mean, like I guess okay, it's
That's
how about this. I
fair.
if Die Hard would be considered a thriller action Christmas movie. Slash.
You know what? I'm feeling a lot of judgment here.
Well, I just like no everyone no because no why everyone debates it if it's a Christmas movie or
Yeah.
not.
So
Every
funny because
single person says it. It's just no
yeah.
one knows.
I love it because every year it's always a topic on the radio stations. They always
Yeah.
talk. Is it a Christmas movie? So it's just like an ongoing joke.
Mick Rock from YouTube says it's a Christmas thriller action flick. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. I like
I'll
that.
take it.
Um, yeah. Okay. So you enjoy Christmas movies. You have what are some of your hobbies and interests that you do in like your spare time? Obviously, YouTube. Besides YouTube, like anything like unique that people may not know about you.
Um, I mean, I wish I could tell you a hobby that people wouldn't know about me, but literally all I do is Halloween stuff. Like I like to go to yard sales to find Halloween stuff. I like to craft Halloween things. Like literally that's all I do is either something for my YouTube channel, something Halloween related, or work.
Nice.
I guess I'll say eating nachos is a hobby of mine. Yep. I'm pretty good at that.
My mom loves like when she goes to a restaurant. That's all my mom ever orders is nachos.
Really? I need to meet your mom. She sounds like a pretty cool ghoul.
You should. Well, I'm sure. I don't know. I want to. I have to go to Salem one year. I have to.
You
And then
need to.
I need. I don't know. Want to go to Universal Studios Horror Nights, either
Yeah.
Orlando. I think probably Orlando.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Canada before or no?
No, I've actually
That's okay.
wanted to go to Canada. You probably hate this, but I remember I think all Canadians hate this, but I used to watch Degrassi all the time and I was like,
Degrassi
I
High.
want to go to Canada. I love Degrassi. But I want to go to Canada. I love
You
Degrassi.
should. I mean, if you like filming locations too, Ginger Snaps was filmed pretty not I want Ginger Snaps was filmed close by. Not like super close by. I mean, like probably like an hour, 2 hour drive, but still close
Oh, I
enough.
think that's close. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ginger Snaps was filmed close by. Black Christmas was filmed close by. Um, Prom Night was filmed close by. The original with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm trying to think of other movies that have been close by. Well, it's funny. So the what should I think? Well, the Dead Zone was filmed close by too in multiple different areas.
Wow.
A lot of things have been close by, and you know,
I
like
didn't know that.
yeah, if you like filming locations, I mean, you should come up here with Joe sometime. I
Yeah.
don't know. Obviously, you're not gonna go in because we're doing this Frightmare Niagara Falls in October, 27th, 28th, I believe. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously, you're in Salem, and you're gonna have to want to do Halloween activities. But one year you should come
Yeah.
up; it'd be fun. I mean, I have to go to the U.S. more and travel there. So if I'm ever in the area,
Yes.
meet
Let
up.
us know.
Most definitely. Well, those are all my questions.
Wait,
So
I have a question though. What are your hobbies?
my hobbies, besides the horror stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Or it could be horror related if you don't have any real life hobbies like I don't.
yeah. I know there's some. Hold on, I'm just trying to think. Trying to think of like three solid ones that are good. I like eating hot food.
Oh, I love spicy food.
I try to like I try like oh my gosh, Michael, can you please say about? It's not a boot. It's I say about. I know. Does it sound like I'm saying a boot? I'm saying about Canadian accent. Yeah, so I like eating hot foods. Um, I'm trying to think of things outside the horse stuff. Hold on.
I know it's hard.
It's hard to think about it. Hold on. I know if you end the stream, I'm gonna think of so many other things. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the horror genre. Okay. I like
Go for it.
go for it. Okay, so yeah, I like hot food. I like networking with other um, you know, people in the horror genre, either in film or not film, just like
Mm-hmm.
people that like the horror genre. I like doing that. I mean, doing this show has opened my eyes up to many different talented people that I've become friends with over the last year that I've interviewed. So that's pretty awesome. Um, oh, I guess I could say, this is a hobby that people not know about me, but it kind of attaches to the YouTube stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to get into film, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually working on my first short film right now, which is in the works. It's a long process. I'm in pre-production right now, and this film will be a short horror film, probably looking at 10 minutes. It's an 11-page script, so that has been something that has been in the works for the last couple months, and we're hoping to shoot within the next couple
Mm-hmm.
months as well. Kind of getting everything all set up and set in stone, signing off on contracts. Um, doing all that kind of work right now. So that's been a stressful time kind of right now because this is my first short film, first film I've ever done. So been talking
But
to
what a
producer.
fun, amazing time, though.
Yeah. So
That's
I've been talking to the producer, um, makeup artists, and actors within the last couple months. So we're trying to see a horror hound 85. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm working on that right now. That's kind of like a hobby, and I did announce it on my Instagram page. Um, right now we're in the process. I am working with. Right now it's in the process. It's kind of stressful because right now I'm trying to work with a union company right now, but if that doesn't work, then I have to go the non-union route. So it's always that pre-production phase that's kind of tricky.
yeah.
But I'll get there eventually. So that's kind of something that's been in the works, and one of my hobbies is getting to film. Um,
Can you tell us again like, what it's about? I'm glad you talked about it because I was gonna ask you.
I can't really because I mean it's a short film, so once I start talking
You
about
don't
it, it's
want to
gonna
give
ruin the
too
whole
much, yeah.
plot. Yeah, it's like one of those I can't talk about it because like it's very like I don't know.
Well, we'll have to wait and see
Yeah,
then.
you have to wait and see. You have to wait to see it. It's just I don't know. I my
Can
script
you
has been
tell us
approved.
if it's a certain sub genre?
Psychological thriller.
Okay.
Sam.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
excited for
psychological
you.
thriller. I've sent my script off to many different people, not just friends and family, people that well, yeah, because you know what the thing is too. What am I saying? Yeah, I have sent it through. I showed it to friends and family. I don't. I told them I don't want you to say, "Oh, I like it." If it's a shitty script, I don't want to freaking. You know what I mean? I like getting people's
Yeah, you
input.
don't want them to worry
Yeah,
about
I'm like, just tell me the truth if it's bad. Um, if it's not like give me your input pretty much. Let me know what I can improve on. But I think I went through I want to say like probably 5 different drafts. My friend Vanessa, who's been on the show before, she's a special effects makeup artist. I work with her. She's a big part of making this film with me. I wrote the rough draft and she wrote it up in script form for me, and she was kind of my script editor for it, which is awesome. Um, so yeah, I've probably showed it to probably close to 10 people by now, and I haven't had one negative feedback. So I'm hoping that it turns out good. We'll see what
yeah,
happens.
that's
So
exciting.
yeah. So pretty much like, my hobbies and interest is eating hot foods, making
Yep.
content for YouTube, networking with other people in either the film genre or just horror fans in general, and making film. But that's kind of the same thing as making content. In the horror genre, I enjoy collecting and doing all that stuff too, and doing the regular stuff like hanging out with friends and all that stuff. So yeah,
Very cool.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If any guys have any other last minute questions you want to ask for um Sam, let me know, and we'll close it off because I can't believe you've been on it for this long. I've never done this
I
long of an
know.
interview.
I can't believe people watch this long. That's insane, especially with us having the whole, well, I had the tech
Well,
issue.
what time did we start at? We started like maybe
It's like 9:40, I
started
thought.
close. Yeah, we started close to 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
We've been
crazy.
on for like an hour and 40 minutes,
That's insane.
but then we had the technical difficulties in the middle too. So like,
Yeah. But thanks
it's
for having me on. I was so excited when you had messaged me.
of course anytime. I love having horror YouTubers on. It's like
Yeah.
the thing is too though. What I find is that each time I have a horror YouTuber on, the show always goes on over an hour because I think the thing is when I have celebrities on, there's a time limit, right? I have to make sure I ask all my questions within like in 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
And when I have like someone like you, like I kind of consider you like a friend, so it's like it's just an easy talk to, just general
It just
conversation.
flows easier. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you guys want to get a big spoiler on next month, guess let me know because it will be one of the biggest events happening on this show. So if you guys want to know about it now, let me know. If you want to be
Yeah,
surprised,
tell them.
I'll let them. I'll see what the chat says first. You have 15 people
It's what you
watching.
told me earlier, right?
Huh?
It's what you told me earlier, right?
Did I? I don't know. I'll have to see.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. We're not on as long as Free Girls Live that are like 5, 6 hour streams.
Anthony said he wants to know, and so does Sammy.
Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I know I'm being greedy, but like, this is a big guest, like big announcement, and I'm gonna post.
Beverly says yes.
I'm, I'm
People
gonna
say
I'm gonna I'm gonna
that.
post it on Instagram soon. So
Are you nervous?
I'm pretty. I mean, it's a big show that's gonna happen. It's
Is it just, are you going to be hosting it by yourself?
yeah.
Oh, you're going to do so good.
Oh, should I say it now or should I wait? I don't know.
I don't know. It's a pretty big announcement.
So wait, it's actually wait no, because this is the last. The guys, tonight is the last show of June. Then after this, there'll be a the big guest announcement, probably announcing it soon, and that'll be taking place on June Sunday, June 7th at 11 a.m. in the morning. Now it's an early show because time differences. But we did it on Sunday so that people are home and get to tune in the morning, so you guys can skip your morning cartoons and chat with us. Um, should I announce it? Okay, I'll announce it. Okay. It's a big one. So, guys, I'll show you quickly. I'm going to show you the promo. I already made the promo. It's ready to go, but you guys are the first ones that are watching this show near the end to know about this. And then I'll be posting on social media soon. So, next month, first show will be featuring the cast from Hellraiser Part 2 Hellbound. We will be chatting with Nicholas Vince, who plays Chatter, Barbie Wild, that plays the female Cenobite, and Simon Bamford, that plays Butterball.
That's amazing.
That's going to take place. Here's the promo, guys. You are the first to know about it. This will be taking place June 7th at 11 a.m. in the morning Eastern. So you guys want to tune in and ask the Cenobites some questions, let me know and tune in. It should be really fun.
Steven, do you know how awesome you are?
Oh,
Like, that's amazing.
thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm so excited for you.
Aw.
I mean, a freaking Hellraiser. Are you kidding me? And it's not just one person. Like, it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people. It's 3 people. It's the
I know.
second cast reunion I've done. I've done the Sleepaway Camp cast reunion. That was really fun. I'm like, I got to do this again with another cast.
That's
It's a lot
so
of work
exciting.
too. Wait, you mean July? Oh, did I say June? My bad. So yeah, sorry guys. July. Sorry, I'm so used to saying June for like the past month. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, July 7th. Sorry guys, July 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern. To chat with the cast from Hellraiser Part 2 Hellbound.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Did I even realize I was saying June? I know it's been a long month
I
and so
didn't catch that. Yeah.
it's fine. People know what I mean. And I'll announce it anyways later. So, yeah, if you guys want to keep updates, like see what guests I'm getting on the show, follow me on Instagram at Geek Out Cinema. I left the link already in the description below, and you guys can go follow me there and keep updated. I used to make promos for the show on the channel, but since I'm working 6 days a week now, I don't really have time to do that anymore. So follow me on Instagram and catch. There's going to be some big announcements coming down the road too. There's been in the works for other things. So hope you guys tune in. Let's see. Not a big YouTuber watcher, but ran across your Instagram a few weeks ago. And Sam, No, love watching all your videos, even watch the old ones to catch up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Um, dude, I can make them for you. I can make the promos. Yeah, let me know. Send me if you can. That'd be great. I know they take a while. I used to edit them on my phone, but like gather up all the clips and the music together and all that stuff. It takes a while though. Um, let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any last minute questions for Sam? Please let me know, and we will close off for the night. I should call it the late night horror show. I think that already exists though.
Late night.
Oh my gosh, Astrid voice like Sammy looks 16. My phone died. Okay, pretty cool live stream. Any last minute questions, guys? We're gonna end this in like 4 minutes. We'll end it at 12:50. Who looks cool, me or Sam, or both of us? Let's see what are you guys saying. Oh shit, her phone died. Oh god damn it. It's okay, it's fine. All right. Sam's phone died, guys, so we're gonna end it off here. Hope everyone has a great night. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all July 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern for the Hellraiser Part 2 Castrian. Hope you all enjoy it, and hope you all enjoyed tonight's episode, and I'll see you all later for the first episode of July. Hope everyone has a great night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and chatting with me and Sam from Halloween Happy, and also make sure to go check out Halloween Happy if you're not yet, down in the description below. And thank you so much, Sam, for being a guest on the show tonight. It was really fun. And we'll have you back on the show sometime down the road. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.